Yeah, back in the building, back to my normal residence.
Yeah, your normal residence. You know why you're back in your normal residence? Because they kicked you out the property. That's why.
Yeah, they chopped me out of the property because man was making too much noise. Last night they said, no, Mr. Ajayi, you got to leave.
I was gonna say what happened there. Yeah.
You can hear me, Spence.
I can hear you, mate. Loud and clear.
Yeah. They said, They said, You know what, Mr. Ajayi, you need to come out the place now because you. Hey, something just happened, Spence. But anyway, let me start this show properly.
It's starting it. It's starting it.
Yeah, but it just. I'll talk to you. But I'll talk to you
Anyway,
after.
start the show.
This is me and Spencer's personal thing, so you don't know what we're talking about.
Start the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me start in the magical words of dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on up, because that's the only place to go. Up London TV, salute family. Big up yourself, my brother.
Come on, all day. You know, Boxing Eye Hub, first man in the building as normal. And he's letting the people know from the jump, get the likes in early, people. You know, it's about the analytics. So just like, comment, subscribe, do everything needed to increase your platform, because this is your platform. This is a community platform. It's more than just boxing. It is, which what is fast becoming a way of life. So big up Boxing Eye Hub. AAV develops. Timing is everything. Daniel J. Bolton, Alan Skill. Come on, Pink Tulip, Up London TV, Andre Bukenya. All these are locals. They're like the locals that normal village people that we see. But Spence, let's get straight into it. Magnificent effort, magnificent fight, guts, bravery, heart, boxing skills, boxing IQ, defense, offense, everything was on display last night, and everything you want to see from a good fight, because you know,
as I said, when I looked at Lee Wood's body, I've never seen his body look like that, Ton. Right?
Yeah, you did say it.
I ain't seen his body look like that before. And not only that, but how he gauged it, how he came back, he was in the fight. But that Lara brother, he's kind of like some Deontay Wilder punching power of the featherweight division.
You think so?
Ton, I'm telling you. Like, Lee, I'm telling you, he's got, well, not to them, but he's around about the Deontay Wilder thing. I was speaking earlier to Ron McIntosh, who was doing the commentary for BBC. I said, I'm sorry, Ron, no one ain't going to listen to you while you're doing it because everyone's listening to the fight is right. But
yeah, come on.
But his punching power is freakish. And it is freakish. Because Lee Woods was in that fight. Lee Woods was picking up the rounds and winning the rounds. And my man said, all right, don't worry, brother. And then, boom, just clapped him out. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible to him.
Well, let's break it down, meticulously, round from round. I think Lara, I would have given him like the first 2 rounds, 3 rounds. But from that point forward...
No, I gave Lara the first 2, and then I thought I gave the third to Woods. And then Woods was boxing very, very smart indeed. Yeah, I mean, Reece Jones, big up my brethren. Yeah, I mean, he was boxing very smart, and he was doing what he was doing. And you know what? And we have to give him massive, massive credit, because like when he turned around, he said, like, I chose you, and people thought it was joking. And looking by the performance, I really do believe that he did choose that fight, to think like where else there to go. I think Eddie Hermos probably gave him options, and he was like saying, well, then who else am I going to go and fight right now? and he thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna fight you. You know what, Tun? I'm gonna get my charger because, like, you know, the black book, but because I was training the kids. Let me just big up, and I have to thank
So
Tun.
hold on. So you're getting a black book for what?
Make some phone calls, right?
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. Now we're on live. This is what you got to do, Spence. You got to get them on the show. We could, like, we don't want to keep seeing your mobile phone out.
Now, Tundi, listen to what I'm saying to you. When you say you got to get them on the show, it's a
Yes.
Sunday. Listen to me. It's a Sunday, and people don't tune in for that. People tune in for us. I'm not going to be real with you, right?
I mean, listen. In one respect, I definitely agree with you, but I do feel that when people, because it's more clear. Even instead of even
Yeah, for
following,
real, for real.
once you get them, you send the link because
Yeah, absolutely right. But
people
then
can hear them.
also,
And I see, I'm telling you the truth. People want to hear these people. They want to hear them more clearly on the show, so they don't need to show their face. You
well,
can just send them the
you
link.
bloody get them then Tundi. How about that
No,
one?
no, no. But what I'm saying is, what you see, what I'm saying, Spence. We're getting them on the phone. The quality of
Yeah, for
the
real.
it's not
100%.
good.
100%. Let me send that. All right, cool. I hear you. Well, and you know what? You're absolutely right.
Yeah, get them on the show. The people want to see the. They want to see the boxing. The boxing fans want to see these guys. They want to
All
see
right, let
your
me step
mobile
outside
phone.
doing it. I need because my battery gonna die, so I can send these
Yeah,
guys because they will jump on. No ifs or buts.
you know, bruv, let's get them on the show. Man's there showing off the black book. The black book, we know about the black book, but we want to see the people on the thing. Tell me if I'm wrong. The fight is right, listeners.
Yeah,
Bruv,
absolutely. You get me nerves, man.
the power is in the book, yes, absolutely. But I want to see these people live. I don't want to be squinching my eye to look at these people on your phone. No, brother.
Well, Tundi, if you had proper glasses, yeah, you'd be
I
all
don't need
right.
glasses. I told you yesterday, some show business. I don't need no glasses.
You know what I mean? If you had proper glasses, you'd be fine. But you don't.
Sorry. But who was you gonna phone anyway?
I'm not sending you because I don't like. Remember, we said don't talk. I just let them come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue, Tun.
Oh yeah, let's
Yes,
continue. Yeah,
M
I would say
Smalls,
let's
big up, sis. How you
go,
doing?
going back to the fight, Spence.
Tundi's
Going
not
back to
telling nobody. Hey, what? Bambi on ice. Tundi ain't telling nobody. If I tell you that straight.
go, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, Spence. I don't want to see no more black book. You on the phone. What I want to see, is you using a black book prior to
Tundi,
coming on the show.
Tundi,
And
Tundi.
wait, man, you're not listening.
I am listening, but this is not a conversation in here. But you're lecturing me about weight. Why don't you knock off this thing and go about my business? You know
Bro,
what I mean? Build up your black book with your black face.
bro, this is not an ego thing. This is not an
No,
ego
it
thing.
is. It
All
is.
I'm saying, I don't, I'm fed up. I was thinking about, because when you go away, you have time to reflect, look at things that's going on
Thank
around
you
you.
very much, Bambi on Ice. Tundi's taking
Wait,
the black book powers for granted, but this is what
no,
happens
I'm not
when you're
taking
too
it for
familiar
granted.
with
This
the
is my
thing.
point. My point is use the black book powers, but let's have them on the
Yeah,
show
1,000,000%. But you know,
as opposed to you going like this.
yeah, I know. But Tun, you also do know, like a lot
Bro,
of.
we don't want you to do that.
Oh yeah, Tundi. A lot. You know, a lot of fighters or ex-fighters, they're lazy. When you say, "All right, then jump on the link, do my internet's down, da, da, Do you know what I mean?" And that's what we get.
I
So
hear that.
I get it. I 100% get it, and we should be brushing up. But also, it's like, what's that? Timing is everything. F Sky and the zone. We need
We need
stamina
stamina
for self,
all day, every day. Come
right?
on. Yes, I'm
So,
listening to
but
you.
no, for real, you're 100% right. But you know what? The madness was this. I was coming at my house the other day, and most probably the guys on it, right? What was the guy's name? His name was Barry. He goes, he's driving in his white van. And I was walking at my house. He goes, "Boy, Spencer FEARON, knowledge, stamina for sale. You and Tundi, I love you lot. Yeah, I mean, keep out the black book powers." I said, the only reason I know that, right, the black book, because they know. But you're absolutely right. And I'm thinking, like, thank you very much, Phil. Big up yourself, right? What are you talking about? You're only telling the truth. Mine, if I use my black book to do some black magic on you, mine, you're talking to me, bruv.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, I told you we don't have it's
It's
a
not
little
illegal.
it's a 50-50. But me personally, I was thinking
No,
about it. I'm like,
you're absolutely right. I'm agreeing
yeah,
with you.
trust me. I want to see these people. I don't want to be squinching my eyes to look at them on your screen. Although I do respect the fact that you've got these guys. Even when you like had AJ, like I'm like, bro, bless the thing.
Yeah.
You got him on the phone, but why not? Why are you coming on the platform? You understand? If you want to, like, you go on these man's platform, but you don't want to come on our platform. Even just if the Fight is Right listeners saw AJ for 2 seconds, 5 seconds, they would appreciate that. I don't want to see man. I don't even want to. When you have man on the phone, I'm not even looking at the phone. I'll be honest with you. I'm not even looking at them. I want these old Terrence Bud come on the show. They could. The thing what gets me upset I was thinking about it. The thing that gets me upset, you got these men on the phone. They don't want to come on the show, but yet you see them on all other platforms, giving these brothers their energy. I'm like, bro, come on our thing. Don't be on some passa business passing by. Oh yeah,
All right. So, all right.
live.
So,
No, brother. No, brother. I wanted these guys got to come. If they say they're actually supporting us, they got to come on our platform. We look at the job what we've done. There ain't no guys like us with the subscribers like us, and we've done this on our own. So I'm like, it's time to enhance it. And we did remember when we was sitting down. That was actually that was a good thing because we actually had Tony, not Tony Belly, but at least they was actually on the show, not on a mobile phone. You've had more people on a mobile phone that have been on the show, and I think that's wrong. I think that they should participate in enhancing our platform. That's what they should do. You understand? Look, yeah, man, say it, bro. 14, 15K subs on our Jack Jones. So it's obvious we got the energy. And I'm like, you're giving some little idiot channels, sorry for my language. You're giving some joke channels the energy. And I'm like, bro, come and give us the energy. That's what I'm about. This is why I like going away for 3-4 days to just clear my mind and just reflect on what's
yeah,
going on. And
what was that?
I said, you know what? Here he goes. Here we go, Spence. He's muted us. Old time pink tulip, bro. You know Spencer's on some ego check. Big up my black book thing. You know, the more you big up Spencer about black book, the more he's gonna keep doing it. So I'm like, nah, brother. I don't want to see AJ and them cool for them man. They're on the phone. Bro, put them on the thing. Put them on the thing. They're your friends. Put them on the thing. Let's big this thing up. Sure. Anyway. Anyway, bro, we need to start the show. Spencer, bro, he's showing off again. Like, there's no other channel where you see man ordering food, eating his chicken chips, milkshake, everything. Only Spencer. Spencer's the only man that does this. Look at him now, like some little James Bond brother. Anyway, you can tell I've just come back from my break. Yeah, he's ordering halal bacon. Anyway, man, we're waiting for Spence to come back. But listen, we did have a fantastic fight last night, and I have. Why do I keep on doing that? I have personally messaged Lee Wood. Telling him that he is a modern day warrior. There is nothing to be let down about. He has activated a rematch clause. What do the Fight is Right listeners think about that? Do you think he would be right to go straight back in there with Lara, or do you think he should make way for the Josh Warrington fight and then fight the winner of Josh Warrington versus Lara? I'd be interested to hear how the people think about that. Spence, what do you think about that? Do you think that Wood should activate the rematch clause immediately, or should he wait, let Josh Warrington fight Lara, and then fight the winner?
I think you should wait for the winner of Lara and Warrington, then fight the winner. That's what I think you should do. And the reason why, I'm just gonna be real, from a fighting perspective, managerial perspective, putting the manager's hat on. let them two mash up themselves,
Yeah, come on.
right? While you can you know what I mean, rejuvenate yourself, and you don't even need no warm up fights because you're there. You've been a former world champion. Then you're still a champion in my eyes because how you performed was a champion performance. And then go in and fight the winner. And also, do you see when Lara spat at Warrington?
I saw that.
Disgusting, you know. And
I
then when
saw that.
he was asked about it in the interview, and he goes, "Oh, did you spit at him?" And like most people would say, "No, I never." He said, "Yes, I did. I don't like it."
Yeah, right. He's from the village. You know, as we were saying on the show, like he turned pro when he was 16, I believe, when we done the maths. He's a young man. He's 24 years young. Both Josh and Lee are slightly old. I don't know by how much, but they're definitely not 24. They're definitely not 24. But I just feel that the game plan by Lee last night was perfect. You know, he was getting hit with hard shots early on, but he weathered the storm. And there was a point I was shouting, "Come on, Lee, just keep." I just feel, again, I said boxing is the easiest sport to talk about, not so easy to do. But I feel that if you go and watch the actual knockdown, he kind of went away from what he was doing, which was poking him out with a jab. You know, just poking him out, keeping the range, and then firing off of that. And when he tried to lead with the hook, that's when the hooker came back with his own hook. And I think earlier on, he could make mistakes, but as the fight went on, you know, that was the one little error he made, and he paid for it. But I just feel that the game plan from Ben Davison and the team was spot on. They done everything right. And, you know, listen, it's the game we're in, you know. And as I said, for Lee Wood to actually challenge this monster of a man voluntarily, regardless if he got paid good money or not, it shows the kind of fighter he is. You know, it's like, well, this one career, I want to make the most of it. As I said on the show last week, people can say, yeah, but you lost. But it's who you fought. And it's how you lose. It's who you fought and it's how you lose. You can't really call that a loss. Yes, on paper it's a loss, but it's not a loss because he fought valiantly and he can go again. The fight can go again. But I kind of like agree with you in the sense that maybe he should wait for the Josh Warrington fight and then fight the winner out of that. I do agree. I know a couple of people I've seen on here have said the same thing, Spence.
You know what? Because, like I said, he performed gallantly, Ton. Gallantly.
Yep.
Because how people were talking was like it was going to be a lynching, and it wasn't a lynching. It was anything but a lynching.
Yes. Well, that one again, we said it. Same like with Anthony and Beterbiev. Like fear is something you put in yourself, and it cripples you.
I'm telling you,
it cripples you. You know, you got to block out the outside. When you go into a fight and you don't fear someone, your chances multiply by 50% at least. And then, you know, there's a lot after that, you know, cerebral energy, IQ, fitness, everything. It all boils down to that mental thing. And I just feel that he done very well. You know, 3 years ago, people was talking like Lee Wood's done. You understand? And
very
in the last 3 fights,
very, very true. And like, how the US has brushed himself off and come back, and he's got win after win after win. You know what I mean? Right, that's my American connect. Oh, wicked. 1 second, Ton.
Spencer's gone muted us again. So Spencer's gone. Let me read some comments. Philip answer, remember when Roberto Duran spat after beating Sugar Ray Leonard? I remember that. It's like, yeah, you see, you thought he was going to beat me. Wood tried to hook with him and paid the price. You know what? Boxing is funny, you know, because I like the way everybody just becomes an expert after the fight. Bro, it's boxing. Enough times you throw a punch and the guy's throwing a punch, but then everybody wants to be all analytic. You should never hook with a hooker. Fam, we're hooked, sorry. Bro, we're throwing punches in there. We're swinging. if you throw the punch when I throw the punch, it's just how it goes. I weren't saying, you know what, he's a hooker. Don't let me hook with him. If you see the opening as a fighter, you're going to take it. That is more to do with timing as opposed to the fact that he hooked with a hooker. Because if you look at those kind of exchanges was going on the whole night. Uppercuts was being thrown, everything was being thrown. It just so happened as the fight goes on, the mental fatigue sets in, the fit, I'm not too sure about fitness, but things start to, that's big. That's late, though. That's big. That's big, Spence, but that's late. We need to send him a link.
He's got it. I've sent it.
Oh, you said that. Why are you talking all like you're from Cambridge University? He's got it. I've sent it. Why are you talking like that for?
Because he's got it, Tunde. What do you want me to do?
Got it. I've sent it. But what are you trying to no, just talk the thing like how you talk. Try moving into some Cambridge University.
So,
I've sent it.
No.
Anyway, yeah, I was just saying that, as a fight wears on, it's the shots that you were doing earlier on, they become more dangerous. And where you would be able to absorb the punches earlier on the fight, the more the fight goes, your chin doesn't hold up. And I feel that's what happens.
Yes. I'm only talking on this thing, Tunde. Thank you very much.
You turn yardy when the money comes through.
Yes, that's right, my brethren. Thank you so much for the $9.99. 24 years old on this Nigerian passport. Jokes aside, Lee was boxed well, but Lara was as dynamite in his hands. And that is it, fam. Right?
Saying that, gal, I don't like the way these fighters, they try to show disrespect. Yeah. Like Lara said that Lee Wood's punches weren't hurting him. Bro, they were hurting him. They were hurting him.
You know what? He has to say, come on. He has to say that because they'll fight.
He don't need to say that. I just think that he should say he's a hard puncher, but I was able to weather the storm. And that's it. Don't say he can't punch hard because Lee Wood can punch hard.
Wait, stop for a second. Let me just address this. L-Dog, I don't appreciate those things there. Number one is this. You see this guy, Tunde Ajayi, is my brother. He's got my back from way back and vice versa. So I don't respect those. I know these little sly things.
No. Let me just ask. I don't even need man to back me, Spence. You know me. Thank you very much. But L-Dog, if you knew 1% of what I know about boxing, you would be where I am. You're sitting there with your dry self behind a keyboard trying to criticize a man that has changed his life and given his life to the sport. So guess what? You're blocked, sunshine. How you like that?
Right. Get out of here. Now let's continue.
Fool. Man, give me, bro. Get out of here, man. Idiot boy. Anyway, let's carry on, man. Little El Doggerado. You're a dog.
Straight blockage. And you know the funny thing is this is like when you're talking about getting guests on and all the rest of it. I was speaking to Ron McIntosh today, right? Because we was talking about, and he gave a really good breakdown on certain things, and he goes to me like, I said, yeah, Ron, we did the fight along, watch along, it was wicked. And he was like, yeah, when fights are going on, like he'd love to jump on, but he's always doing the BBC thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
I said, yeah, Ron, you can jump on, I'll send you the link. He said, no, I'm not jumping on to talk over no Zoom chat. If you want me, bring me round your house or around Tunde's house and we'll do it. I'm not. I said, you lot be my bridges for the longest time and you expect me to, do you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what? What's that? Act 5, yeah? This shirt, it's an old shirt, you know? I've had this shirt.
I was going to say where you get that Gary Glitter thing from.
Nah, bro. I've had this shirt. No, everyone's boots up the shirt. Maybe it's the glasses that you got on. You know I've had mine don't Gary Glitter talk around me, you know. I've had this shirt for a hot minute. I miss you got me this shirt.
Stars in your eye t-shirt from.
Don't be hating.
All you need now is the straw hat and a pencil in your ear.
Nah, you know what?
And an Heineken.
When you're seeing like, yeah, exactly. Tunde still got he took off the Coronation Street glasses now. The Dave Barlow glasses.
Yeah, it's all good. Come on, you know it's all positive
Nah,
vibes right there. Come
nah.
on.
So
Oh, tight, dirty girl. Yeah, stars in your eyes. Spencer with the stars in your
nah,
eyes
Stars in Your Eyes
t-shirt.
used to be a big boy show, you know. Matthew Kelly.
Huh? Yeah, stars in your eyes was big.
That
Stars in
show
your eyes
was
was big.
big.
Anyway, can we
Remember?
go back to boxing, Spence?
No,
Come on,
we'll
let's
go back to boxing in a second. Remember Zach?
Zach.
Zach used to play football. You must remember Zach from Kennerton.
Of course, Zach.
Yeah,
Of
Zach.
course.
His
He used
dad
to
was
play
on
for
Stars.
Little
Yeah,
League.
his dad. They used to call his dad Blackbeard, and his dad was on Stars in Your Eyes as Barry White. His dad passed away
Mm,
a few years ago now. More than a few, about 10 years ago. And like,
mm.
yeah, I remember that was a line in it. Oh, Matthew, tonight I'm gonna be. I was sitting down waiting for a long time, for someone to come on there and say, yeah, oh, tonight I'm gonna be Capleton.
Oh, my mom. Mommy, let me phone you back, mommy. Let me phone you back. Let me phone you back. Everything okay? Everything okay? Okay. I'll phone you back, mommy. But you know, man's under strict orders when mommy phones. We know it's the respect. You have to show respect,
What,
Spenny
what,
Rankin.
what else are you gonna do?
Carry on.
I mean,
Let's go.
when mommy phones, you have to stand to attention.
Trust me. Trust me.
You know what I mean? Because
Anyway,
the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. No, so if we go back to the fight, yeah, this Lara brother, he ain't got no behavior,
mm,
he ain't got no
mm.
behavior.
Well, he's got that spite in him, which sometimes, it benefits fighters. It suits their character. I feel with him, that's his character. I don't feel like he's trying to pretend
I know
anyway.
that is his character. He's nasty.
Yeah, you see him eating pizza and drinking Coca-Cola after the weigh-in. Like he's just a road Mexican kid that has come up fighting. And I was asking the question, um, do British fighters have that kind of hunger in them?
Very
When
true. Yeah, very true. I don't know if they got that hunger. In talking about hungry, Tundi, have you eaten?
not yet.
You peckish? You want a burger, Tundi? I can
What
send one to
burger?
you.
What burger? What
I got
burger?
the hookup, bro. I got the hookup to smack burgers, right?
You know what? I looked at them.
Tundi,
I did look up and they got
Tundi,
some serious burgers. I see
Tundi,
one burger with the chicken, with the beef and the chicken and the cheese. It looks
bro.
serious.
Bruv, I'm telling you, I got the hook up to Smack Burgers. So they were saying, Spence, you got to come down to our restaurant. True, spoke about Smack and I posted it. The
Yes.
brothers of contact, I can't believe it. Like, wow. I was like, nah,
Come on.
we're all good. We're having a good chat. So there's one near your yard, Spence. There's one near your house. There's one near mine. So if you want a burger right now, he said, just text me anything you want. I'm sending it to you now, first class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because I know I was looked on their page today. I know they just opened the one in Ilford, which is not too far from here. So
exactly. So tell me if you want it and I'll send it to your yard
I
now.
don't want burger, I want cash. So it's
Tony, I'm
sponsored.
hungry, bro. I'm hungry, bro. I'm
You're
hungry.
always eating. You're always eating.
They're
But big
damn
up
right I am.
Smack Burgers just opened a new residence in Ilford and
They got one
according
in
to
Gants Hill as well.
and
One in
Gants Hill.
Portsmouth
So
North.
big them
One in,
up. Big them up.
nah, big up them brothers, bro. Big up them brothers. Good, nice brothers. And
Yes.
he's a proper boxing fan, so it was mad. It was just by chance, but I was scoffing down the bacon halal when man was trying to cuss me. Dirty gal, straight stand-up comedy. You guys are hilarious. Nah, you know what? But the thing is, here's the difference. We're not comedians. We're not trying to be funny. This is our general banter. If you lot could hear, me and Tony speak every day. If you just hear the talk that we talk on boxing, it's just, you know what I mean? And everything's positive as well. And the nice thing is this, is like there's certain times where you can slip and you can say something negative and Tony will pull me up and vice versa. Like, nah, that's not the energy. Raise up the energy. So those things are important. Like when you got true friends, like my brother Country Don, I got true people. You know what I mean? Andrew Arden, Paul Flynn. When things are kind of dipping, man will raise you up. And that's, you got to count your blessings for. You know what I mean?
And you know what I like here? What I like is there are some. I mean, I've seen some shows where people make comments, negative comments, and people don't read them. But you see what I like to do? I like to name and shame these brothers. You see this comment here, this big dotted dog smoke fool. Yeah? You see you. I'm putting you up there just so you can see yourself get blocked. And now you're no more. You're gone. You're gone, my man. I never read out your comments. I just showed it and you're gone. See you later, mate. Have an early shower. you know, you know when you get, you know when you get, you know when you get injured. You just put the magic sponge on him. Boom, you're gone. Have an early shower, mate. you know, you know when you used to get injured in football, well, and they just give you some orange. No, they just give you orange, and they expect you to just perform to the apex again. Bro, things have changed.
Tunde, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, have anybody heard of Prince Octopus Danzy? Anyone?
Prince Octopus Danzy.
He's
No.
a 121. He fights at 122. He's ranked like 7 in the world.
In what country? Is he British, USA?
American brother.
Prince Octopus? Then no, I wouldn't. I haven't
Anyone?
heard.
Anyone? Nice, because like his guy just sent me a message saying like, yeah, he'd love to jump on the show.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So since you start putting the powers like, nah, make them come on the show. It's like man's listening and man starts sending me a message from my little American links. I'm saying,
Why
yeah.
don't you do it properly though? Why don't you do it
No,
properly?
not
Again,
now. He's just asked. I'm just asking. You guys know.
I think that's good. Give him a. Listen, we're always about promoting young kids, young fighters, new professionals coming out, giving them a little spotlight because for most in the sport of professional boxing, you don't get the spotlight until really you're making waves. But sometimes when we give these guys the little platform for them to speak about themselves, it really enhances their own self-belief. And
It certainly does, Ton.
I definitely would love to have the young man on the show. Big up Nidra Gupta. First,
Salute
big up
to
the
you.
best channel. Thank you for the $4.99. First, big up the best channel in the game. Spence, I'm a better man by listening to your daily gems. Good, sir. Okoli and Riakpo need to wise up. Real talk. My point exactly, which is why I have told Spence I'm not giving it no energy because I don't really like. Anyway, talking about it, I'm giving the energy. They need to come better than that. I don't. That's not a good representation. I did message Rich and I said to him that, bro, you're a role model now. The youths them are looking at you like that kind of behavior, and Lawrence as well. That kind of behavior is what we're used to seeing every day. And this thing is about love. Man's got to be showing love until you're paid to do otherwise. When you're in the ring, there's a difference, it's different energy. But when you're outside, always remember, especially in public, always remember that there are people watching you and looking for inspiration. And then the same token, there's people ready to bring you down. So you just be mindful. I know some people were saying it's good, it sells the fight, but the fight was hype before that. People talking about that fight.
It was.
People talking about that, and it's still up. But anyway,
AK5. Let me tell you this. 5 years ago, Tunde was on a train going. I think he was going Manchester. Tunde was on a train going up to Manchester, and I FaceTimed Tunde. I say, Tunde, I've got someone to speak to you. And Tunde got to speak to Les Brown.
yes, I remember.
Right. Right. That was 5 years ago. Right. While Tom was on the train going up to Manchester, and I've had the honor to have been mentored by Les Brown, and also I hosted Les Brown when he came on his UK tour. So yeah, so it's mad that you just mentioned that Les Brown thing. I got loads and loads of footage of Les Brown. So yeah, brilliant human being, very, very good man. Very good man.
I don't want to take the spotlight off of Lee quite yet. I still want to talk about his performance. It was a gallant. I mean, I can't say it enough.
It was more than that.
And also, personally, I don't know what everyone on here thinks. I'm sure people will have their opinion. I feel it was a right stoppage by Ben Davison as well.
Listen to me. Allegedly, like Ben Davison's getting a lot of stick. Carl Froch went on one and said like you should allow him to continue, right? Right. Remember, Carl Froch has been RoboCop, or he's been that, right? So Carl Froch can say that.
Oh, there's someone said block Jimmy. Where's Jimmy? I ain't seen no Jimmy yet. Block Jimmy. Jimmy. Okay. Jimmy the Bully. Tunde is the biggest joke in British boxing. He needs to go to America and stop damaging UK boxing. Guess what? You need to get in a sin bin, sunshine. See you later. Okay,
Hey,
listen,
Bobby Wright. Look at
bro.
Bobby Wright.
Let me
He's
tell you
gone,
something.
mate. Nah, listen.
Jimmy, Jimmy the bully. I know it hurts you. It hurts you to see me because you want me to be a mute. You don't want me. You don't want me to show who I am. You want me to be quiet. And the fact that you see me on the biggest stage at the biggest platform, still smiling, still carrying that energy, you can't sleep properly at night, Jimmy. I know I'm talking to somebody who has been blocked, but just in case anybody gets bright, they know what's coming back.
See you
I
later,
ain't
Jimmy.
stopping. I will never stop because the energy what I give out is a force field and it's a shield for negativity. So unless you're positive, you can't break me, bro. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep working, sir.
Paul Johnson, thank you so much for the 4.99. Thought it was a great stoppage. In those 7 seconds left, he could have got seriously hurt. He looked gone to me. He looked gone to me as well. He was gone. And we have to, you know what I mean? You don't know. All it takes one punch. It takes one punch. So fair play to Ben Davison, because let me tell you this, Michael Alexander, the ex-pro fighter, I remember Michael Alexander. Michael Alexander, you know, he was the first man to beat Richard Williams.
I remember.
Yeah, right. He was the first man to beat Richard Williams, but Richard was actually badly ill for that fight. I'm not making it. That was like his best win on his resume, and then he became a journeyman. But I like him as a referee. But him being a referee, same thing is just like he's an ex fighter, and he also wanted to back the home guy because you can see like he wanted to stop it, but he didn't want. He weren't too sure. So I'm glad that it didn't happen because that left hook, it wasn't even just a left hook that hit him. That it's like when he went down, his head hit the canvas, and even
Yes.
though the canvas are well padded, regardless of that, that will scramble the brains even more than the fact that you've been hit with a shot that has numbed your senses. So it was a good stoppage by Ben Davison. People should get off Ben Davison's back. A lot of people are giving him a lot of, but no, credit where credit's due. Because, and I'm going to turn it back. I'm going to turn it back to when anti-yard, when Tunde went in and called it quits. Right? He didn't throw the towel in. His authority was to stand up and show to the referee, listen, no more. I don't want no more. And Anthony wasn't as badly gone as what we witnessed from Lee Woods. Lee Woods got hit with a horrible shot, flush on the button, right? Safety is paramount. And because of this, because like in his head he thought like he was complaining like I want to continue. And that's a good thing for a fighter. When a fighter says, well, I could have continued, that means that you got something left for you to come back and train. But if you know that you got sparked out, psychologically it does something to you. So therefore, it was a good stoppage, and let's come back again and let's see what happens from there.
Well, a couple of things, Spence. I know Carl Froch at the time of the fight, straight after the fight, he was a bit upset that the fight was stopped. But apparently, I saw a video this morning from Carl Froch, and I think someone put it up, put the comment up. Carl Froch saying that he spoke to Lee Wood, and Lee Wood admitted that he was gone. And
Okay.
so Carl Froch has really retracted those words.
Oh, that's good of
Again,
Carl Froch that he's done that.
yeah,
And
he's
a massive big up to Alan Skills, who's always on there because he sent me that Carl Froch video as well. But I'm going by what Carl Froch said yesterday. And yesterday,
yeah, and I like. Sorry, carry on, Spence. Sorry.
no, I'm just glad that Carl Froch changed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And I like that the fact that Lee tweeted today as well that he's thankful to Ben. Listen, really mirroring what Ant said and what I did. Basically, he's thankful, he knows Ben has got his best interests at heart. And this is what it's about. It's about having, you've given it your best, you've given it your all. You've got to have people around you that are concerned about you. We don't want to see deaths in the ring. We don't want to see permanent damage done in a ring. We want to see a good fight. We want to see blood as fans. We want to see knockdowns, thrillers, but we don't want to really see someone not have the ability.
Exactly. Mondo Tundi Ajayi.
We don't.
Cut off greens. You said what time is the Paul Fury watching
Oh
on?
wow, yeah, that's Sunday. That's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. It's a
Yeah.
Sunday, and it's going to be very, very special.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Seriously. We might have to do a pre-fight build up to this, because that's going to be a fight, Tom.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the anticipation is definitely built. We have got, even if we come off and come on, Spence, we've got a fantastic guest coming on at 10 p.m. The Fight is Right is going to be, for those boxing fans, um, they are really, really going to
Well, it's up to you
like
because you know what you see right now. Training. Let me just big up the kids at Coffee Afrique as well. These young kids who the government have put a program together, and they've allowed me to teach these young men boxing. And you see the talent that is in the communities. These young kids. Them kids have never boxed before, and I have to thank Tunde as well for coming on. 'Cause I said, "Yeah, I'm going to ring Anthony Yard's training right now." They said, "What? Anthony Yard, you just boxed the other day? Lions in the camp." I said, "Yeah, I'm going to phone Tunde right now." And I phoned Tunde and on FaceTime with Tunde, and I made them all demonstrate. And this has been 3 weeks. These young men have been training with me, 3 weeks. And I said, there's certain kids who just naturally got it, and like Tunde helped orchestrate their training. So big up Tunde for that. And I left from there. I was in deep East London to get back all the way back to Purley in time to do the show. Because
come on.
Tunde, I know when I come off the phone to you, Tunde, I said, "What is Spencer did? Where the hell is he? Like, he's gonna get home in time, man. I got home in time. That's how it goes."
Coming all day. Small acts, thank you for the £5 donation. Salute Tundi Spence, your channel ever growing. Big respect. It seems like we have been in a golden era of boxing. Do you think that's changing? It seems like we have been in a golden era of boxing. Do you think that's changing? I don't. I kind of understand and don't understand. Are you saying that the boxing at present is like a golden era, or um the boxing itself now is not in a golden era? I think it's the first thing I said, the former, and
Can you continue? One second.
I believe boxing is actually being forced to put back on competitive fights because the YouTube boxing, although it does, the word boxing is boxing, but I feel that with the YouTube boxing, it's not real. It coming like a WWE, but you can't get away from people wanting to see a good competitive dust up, a ruckers, and that's what garners people together. I know that I see Jake Bull cussing Carl Front saying, "Bro, I made more money in 1 year than you made in your whole career." But listen, he could be the richest man on an island on his own. The majority of the people don't have Jake Paul money, so the majority of the people don't see things the way he sees things. I think the working class people love a good matchup. A matchup when, like yesterday, you have this so-called killer. Man's called himself Devil, dancing with the devil. And then you have the local kid come up from humble beginnings, challenging him. And there's always that anticipation, like, can he do it? He can do it. His team around him. I think that's what excites people. And I think the more you have of those particular fights, I just think that boxing is going to keep on flourishing, and it will be like the golden ages. Small act. So thank you for the donation. Thank you for that question. Great, 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 great. Daniel J says knockouts are knockouts. T. Maybe I missed something. Nazir Adan says boxing is a real lifesaver for these young lads. Boxing needs to be available in every community. If the government wants to reduce crime, they need to fund boxing. That's a good point, Nazir. It's not only boxing. I don't want people to go around thinking that boxing is the only thing that can reduce gun crime. I think just youth clubs in general and have a boxing section, but also have an educational system. I keep saying, education, I know it sounds old-fashioned, but I feel that if you educate people, you open their minds to different avenues. If they still want to become boxers, that's all good. But they may want to become musicians. They may want to become accountants. They may want to become lawyers. I don't want, again, it's that narrative that keeps them getting spun in certain demographics. I'm like, bro, we can be more than footballers, boxers. You can do more than that. You can, there's talent. Listen, in certain areas and environments, a child, we're human beings. Child can learn anything. I think you kind of narrow it down when you just say one thing, and it's always sports. Why are we always saying thing? Why are we always thinking that it's sports? The parents need to tell their children that there's other things but sports that you can do. We need the boxers need lawyers. No paperwork can't get no signed by no fellow boxer. It's got to be a lawyer. So why can't your son, your daughter be a lawyer? Why can't your son, your daughter, coming from the same environment that I've come from, be the accountant that sorts out the accounts of the boxers? Why can't the government fund more places which have boxing? Remember, I'm a boxing person, but why can't they fund more places where have boxing gyms, or maybe like a big hub, like I used to do when I was growing up? But have a big hub, and in that hub, you have the boxing section, you have the art section, you have the creative section, you have the educational system. That's what you need, and you need that on ends. You need that on the ends, not just in Belgravia or Knightsbridge or West End. We need this on ends. We need the youths. You need to open their minds to other things. And this is what I texted yesterday when I was walking through the woods. I think I said, oh, I even forgot the quote because I'm always looking at quotes. Oh man, I got to look for anyway. But you know, the people know what I'm talking about. That's a girl and top jumps and tantrums know what I'm talking about. Stop limiting people from certain environment, and this goes beyond color. This goes beyond. This is a community, and in that community, you have blacks, whites, Chinese, Asians, and don't just make these kids think that sports is the only way out for them. There's education. Listen, I'll be honest with you. If you're an educated boxer, you will know how to deal with your finances a lot better. We know the statistics for boxers ending up penniless after ending millions. If they were educated, then maybe they will know how to prioritize. I don't know if that's the right word, but they will be able to, have a structure of how to put their, where to put their money in certain places. This is what I'm talking about. These are the things which I believe in, and I'm not. It's not to play down what you were saying about boxing, because we do need boxing clubs, and boxing does change the life. It changed my life. It changed Spencer's life. So we know that it changed Spencer's life. So in no way am I trying to say what you're saying is wrong. I just feel that if you're educated and you're a boxer, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. Anyway, let's keep this thing going, Spence.
Yeah, if you could just look at your phone there and send me the details, please. Thank you very much. Like I'm saying, I totally agree with what Tunde is saying, and I like to go back to one of my real favorite fighters is Gene Tunney, former heavyweight champion of the world, who famously beat Jack Dempsey in, I think it's 1923, twice, because first it was a long count and then he subsequently in a rematch soundly outpointed Jack Dempsey. He was a really, really educated man and a fantastic business person, right?
Who was the heavyweight? Who was the heavyweight, the white heavyweight that fought Michael Spinks? And
Jerry Cooney.
Who?
Jerry Cooney.
Jerry Cooney. He was
Pardon me?
He was very educated, right? He had good management, or I don't know if he.
With him, it was the Rappaports. I actually was on the show with these guys. Were very, very clever business people, and they were real estate owners, right? And what they did, they showed him where to put his money. Yes. And imagine, like, he made $10 million when he fought Larry Holmes, in 1982.
Yep.
That's no joke, Alton.
Yep.
$10 million. When he came back and fought Michael Spinks, he got $5 million.
Jeez.
Right? So he retired from boxing for like 3 years. Then he made a comeback. He was just knocking out some little idiot bums. And Butch Lewis, the man who used to not wear no shirt and a tuxedo.
Yeah. That's why I saw it.
Yeah, he took Michael Spinks out of the heavyweight unification tournament, because Michael Spinks should have fought Tony Tucker, and Michael Spinks would have got $500,000 for that fight. Subsequently,
Mm.
taking him out of that because he was still seen as a lineal heavyweight champion after beating Larry Holmes in the second fight, controversially. He said, right, as he took him out, he said, look, we're not going to fight Tony Tucker. We're going to fight. We're going to get rid of this guy as well. Come on, man.
All right, let me read out the Snapchats first.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you for the €5.99. He said, good evening, gents. Boxing is a man-woman's journey coming together in the ring. As long as life exists, boxing will exist. Thank you very much. Bobby Wright, I just got a personal message from Bobby saying he has to do something, but he's going to drop some money in the Snapchat.
Come on.
And he has done that. Thank you for the $9.99, Bobby. Any questions on boxing? Spencer knows it. Says touch us. Big up the long-standing BW. I don't know who. Oh god, here we go. You know, let me tell you something. Denzel Washington said it. He said, "If the devil ain't knocking on your door, you're not doing something."
Doing nothing. And that's how it goes.
And I see there's bare devils and Satans coming today. So I know that's what happens. Because I've come back from my little retreat with so much energy, Satan's saying, all right, cool. I'm gonna put a lot of negative things on your show this evening to try and drown me. But you can't do it, bro. It's not possible. And I've been dealing with this. I just parry, block, shoulder roll, catch. I'm unstoppable. But King 4, you need to go back to your clown business because you're gone. Have an early shower. Good night, nurse. Let's keep it going, bro. What's this you're sending me?
No, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Who you sending my address as well? Don't be sending no serial killer my address, you know.
What are you talking about? I'm sending you the food, bro.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
You little boo-boo.
Wasn't there a boxer that was responsible for building Brent Cross Shopping Center? That's the gal that says that. I don't know who that was, Spence. Maybe Spence knows everything. Wasn't there a boxer that was responsible for building Brent Cross Shopping Center? I didn't hear about that.
No, you have to. I don't know that myself.
Okay. Yeah, Leah O, 1,000,000%. King 4 is a person, but we're moving. This is what I'm trying to say. We need. That's why I show you them. I need these people to continue to motivate me.
I hear that. But Tun, listen, I hear that for real, yeah. But I'm saying we don't need to show these people, and I don't need to give them no energy at all. Straight blockage.
Okay.
The straight blockage don't give them no energy because we're living in a world right now, Tun, yeah. That you see, like when people talk, it was Richard Poxon that said this to me, yeah. Matchmaker, trainer, promoter. Richard Poxon that said this to me. He's like, when you get idiots and you block them, they take the block as a badge of honor, so they snap it. Oh, look, Tunde Ajayi blocked me, or Spencer FEARON blocked me, or no, I'm gonna block you. I don't care about the rest of it because but he says they take it as a badge of honor. But what I'm not gonna do, I don't need to read out what you're posting on here and all the rest of it because when I'm reading out that, I'm giving that energy which I could be giving to all of the people that tune in, week out. Rain, sunshine, or fall, snow, whatever, they always tune in, and I could be giving that energy to them instead of these little idiot bad mind people. Yep, Mayor of Brixton knows what time of day it is. Bun them with, bun them bad mind with the block straight standard. Carlos, thank you very much for the €5.99. Genuine question. You click on that.
Wait there. Before you say that, I heard everything you say, but I don't care. I don't care, bro. Because bro, I've got energy. So you're not getting hurt. I'm just showing, man. And I'm showing everybody. Listen, again, I spoke about this. And listen, I don't take anything you say for granted. But you heard on the show yesterday how somebody kept something in and took his own life. Now, I'm giving people, I'm not saying your way is wrong. I'm showing other people how you look Satan in his face and tell him he can't do nothing to me, fam. And no matter what you come with, my God, it's too powerful for you. So you keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And for these few seconds, I'm just going to let you see that you can't do me that. That's my methodology of dealing with haters. I've always done it, and I'm still here. That's how it goes. Anyway, genuine question from Carlos. He says, what is your guys' top three best fights you have seen live or behind the telly? Anyway, Spence, I'll give that to you.
My top three fights that I've seen. That is a really good question.
Yeah.
Troy versus Jackson Nasiku. I remember I promoted that fight. That's one of the best fights I've ever seen. That was a proper tear up, a proper war. At the York Hall in 2011. I promoted that. That's one of the best fights I've ever seen. That was up for a award by the British Board of Control. Then I would say I was involved in my fight with David Walker was I was in it and I just know how exciting it was because the up and downer, and then like also to see something live in a top fight. One amazing fight I would say was when Danny Williams dislocated his shoulder against Mark Potter and then knocked him out. That's my top three fights. I would have said Ben McClellan, but what happened? This is the amazing thing is this. We got tickets for that fight, and that was November. That was November of 94, that fight. We got tickets, 95, sorry, for that. We got tickets for that fight, and we was going there, and Anthony G got tickets for Danny Williams, but we all went there to think we were going to get in. That was at London Arena, which was owned by Frank Warren, Tunde's business associate, right? So we go down to London Arena. I was at my second pro fight at London Arena, and we drove down there, but it was like madness. So all of us couldn't get in. So it's me, a couple other guys. Ren was with us as well, Ren 71. And fair play to Danny Williams. He said, right, if you lot can't get in, I'm not going in. Let's go to my house and watch the fight. And we actually went back to Danny Williams' mum and dad's house and watched the fight there. But that was an amazing fight, you know. Trust me. That fight was an amazing fight. Just to see how Nigel Benn came back from being punched out of the ring in the first round, right? To come back. And it's sad how the fight ended, but, you know, it was an incredible fight. A wicked, wicked fight.
Yeah, I don't really think fights. Sorry, I don't remember fights. I don't really recall fights. But one fight I do recall that was at and very exciting was Wayne Alexander versus Takalu.
My goodness,
that fight, the way Wayne clap out Takalu after being hurt to the body was one of the best and most frightening knockouts I've ever seen.
One of the worst knockouts I've ever witnessed. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is this. I was in, thank you very much, Joe. It was February of 95. That's what I said. February, yeah, that's what I said. Right. I remember
David A was fighting on the same night, and everybody was like, "Hey, David A just lost. David A."
I remember that. I remember that because it was Spud that phoned me. Right? It was Spud that phoned me. And I went to Tunde and said, "Tunde, David A just got clap out, you know."
What's the matter? Yeah, that night, bruv, that was a serious night because I remember everyone was saying all these things about Wayne. You know, he ain't serious. He drinks and what have you. And Wayne got himself in tip-top condition for that fight. And
not only that, but Ton, I can tell you, like, mad punching power. Mad,
yeah. You know firsthand.
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah.
The mad punching power. G Chains, Naz versus Kevin Kelly was lit.
Good fight.
But no. But happy to admit, I'm biased as I grew up a massive fan of Naz. That fight of Nassim Hamed versus Kevin Kelly,
yes.
right? December 19th, 1987. Right? You know why? I was at that fight, because Danny Williams boxed on the undercard. So I was at that fight in New York, Madison Square Garden. And let me tell you this. And how can I forget? That's one of the best fights I've ever seen. That was the
Um,
Hagler Hearns of the featherweight division.
oh, where's that? I just think I just took it off. Yes, and I don't recall that fight, Alex Stewart versus Ezra Seller, but I
Ton,
definitely remember Sellers v. Carl Thompson.
ton,
That was a serious fight.
swingers. Ton, go and watch. After all of this is finished tonight, go and watch that fight. Alex
Stewart
Stewart.
v.
Alex Stewart, who
versus.
passed away. He's passed away about 5 years ago, so God rest his soul. You know what I mean? He was actually born in London, you know that?
Okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he's actually born in London. Actually born in London, went back to Jamaica for a little bit, then ended up in America, where did his training in New York. He was a very, very good fighter. But he was like a Nelly man. He'd reached to the top, but then it was a top man that would beat him. You know what I mean? It was a top man that would beat him. I remember when Tyson come out and like Tyson blasted him. Remember Tyson hit him over the overhand right in the first round, just rushed him. Mike Tyson was horrible, you know.
Big puncher.
Yeah, Mike Tyson was horrible.
Big puncher. Um, let's talk about the undercard of last night. There were a few prospects, few guys that are stepping up to the next level. The fight was the card was quite entertaining. The live broadcast was quite entertaining. Um, um, is it Gamal Yafai? There was an upset there. He was dropped, I think, 3 times en route to a points. He almost got stopped in the last round as well. So I think that was the first upset of the night. Then we had a barn, what do they call it? Barn burner
Burner.
in the man called Chevron, Yardman Clark against Israel Duffus. That was a rock and roll nation fight, Spence. And hats off to Chev, because once I saw the fight, I was like, this is going to be a fight. Because my little research and the fact that we were supposed to fight him, we're not cruiserweights, but he was going to be a last minute replacement on the undercard of Fury and Wilder when we was on that bill, the first one. The fight fell through, but when I done my little research, at that time he was trained by Freddie Roach. I don't know who was in the corner of him last night. Suffice to say, it was a good fight, Spence. Chev against this brother.
Listen to me, yeah. Chev Clark, he had to dig deep. And the thing about it is this, from his come through this fight, you can see what Matchroom are trying to do. They're trying to fast track him into title fights. But like I said yesterday, our old dear friend Mick Collier, who's the head of the Southern Area Council for the British Border Control, he was saying, give him back 5 fights and put him in. Because that kid, he really likes him. I mean, really likes him. He likes that
Yeah,
style.
because Chev comes in and swings. This is what I'm trying to say.
He likes that style.
Yeah, Chev is a fighter. But as I said yesterday, when questioning the matchmaking, the fact that already after 6 fights, they're matching him out, because I mean that lad had 20 wins, 17 KOs yesterday. So, but then Chev's 32 years young, and so I can see why they're trying to fast track Chev. And Chev has a lot of amateur pedigree. I think he's an Olympian, Commonwealth Games. So yeah, he's got the experience. He's solid. He's strong. And congratulations to him last night. We keep moving. And big up Sam Mullins, the old Lin man them. He got his Churchill boxing now. I see Obed there. Obed looked like some old granddad with some big off beard. Obed, come on, man. Bro, you're not even the oldest brother. Elvis is the oldest. You're moving like you're the oldest with your big beard. You got Chris Congo. You got Elvis. And I think Obed is in between Chris and Elvis. But when I saw Obed's beard yesterday, I said, nah, Lara, you need to shave that off. So, but big up, good to see. And I like the way Sam is bringing up these young kids and giving them this experience along with himself, because they used to train with Sam in the film from the Fisher, ABC, big up the Fisher, Steve Iser, and these guys. And then they moved to the Lynn. And yeah, great. So big up Chev. Got a good solid team there around you. Guys that I've known in boxing for a long time. And again, going back to that fool that says I'm conning myself in this boxing thing. You don't know the history. I've been in this thing a long, 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 long time, probably before you know. So it's good for me to see people that are coming this game with and met in this game, on a certain platform. So yeah, Chev, I would say maybe the next fight for some kind of title, Southern area, English or something like that. And yeah, we see where we are after that. But he's definitely going to be a problem in the cruiserweight division because he's very, very exciting. There was another. Come on. Oh, so, yeah. Trust me. There was Dalton Smith against Billy Arlington. And you know what? I went back because I never watched interviews prior to fight. I watched them after the fight because I like to see sometime my man was talking smoke before the fight. And then you find out afterwards, it's like, bro, we were just chatting. Because boxing, you can talk who you want. You need to be able to deliver on fight night. But I went back and watched a couple Billy Arlington pre-fight interviews today. And I see Billy, he came in with full confidence. And I think a lot of people would say he kind of showed that Dalton probably needs a few more fights, before he's stepping up to the level above. I think British standard, I think he's all right at this level. It'd be hard pressed to find anyone to beat Dalton because he's got, in flashes, he looks brilliant. And he probably is brilliant. It just, certain fighters won't allow you to show your whole skill. So I wasn't happy with that fight yesterday. I didn't really like it. But I know he's got so much more in him. He even showed flashes of it yesterday. But Billy Arlington, he came strong. Credit to Martin Bowers, Eric Tamer, Adam, and Andre Ollie. So it's all good. Right, moving on again. There was another fight. Spencer's friend. I don't know why Spencer's trying to make me do all the talking today, but Gary Cully, lightweight. Yeah, he's a problem, mate. He is a problem. Because I was calling him Go Gadget yesterday because his arms are long, bro. His arms are long. I think he's calling himself the Diva. I'm like, bro, how can you call yourself the Diva? Bro, that's a woman's name. Caressa Shields can call herself the Diva. You ain't supposed to be calling yourself the Diva. You should be called Go Gadget, Inspector Gadget. That's your new name because your leverage is incredible. But well done. Again, Gary Cully last night, devastating. 1, 2, 3. Fish, chips, savourloin. Dance done. Old tight Joe Kadua, the one and only. People just coming in there asking when Joe's fighting. Joe is the next one up, a young lion. And Anthony, I will tell you about Joe. Joe is blessed again to have his second professional fight on the undercard of Joe Joyce and Zhang. Is it Zhang?
Yep, Zhang.
And that's incredible. Listen, Uncle Tunde worked his magic again. Because, bro, you know how many youths who want to be on that bill?
My friend, let me tell you this now, Ton. That's amazing what you've done there.
Yeah.
Right? Absolutely amazing. And I'm looking forward to it. You know what I mean?
Anthony's messaging me again. Anthony always messages me on the show. I know someone said, why can't we get Ant on the show? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like me and Ant are so close. It could be kind of like a joke thing, but I've got to stop being selfish.
What's that? Adi Fasan asks, is Creed 3 any good? And it's enjoyable. You know what I mean? It's trust me, the film's enjoyable. And it's mad when you see like people that you know who are in movies. So yeah, it's a decent watch. You'd enjoy it. You'd enjoy the movie. And what I must say, fair play to what is Tunde doing?
Wait.
Why you up the thing?
Wait one sec. Can I carry on, Spence?
Yeah.
It's Anthony, you always message me when I'm on the show. The people want you on the show, and so if you're up for coming on the show right now, let me know. Otherwise, I'll speak to you after the show. Anyway, listen. Sorry to cut you there, Spence.
Go on.
Anthony messaged back, but we have a very special guest with us this evening, looking like Reggie Cray from the Cray twins, the one and only, a good friend of mine, supporter from long time. And let me tell you about this man here. He loves the sport of boxing. So much so that he is now instrumental in training, mentoring young prospects of the sport. Um, a really right hand man. I don't even like that word there, but he's actually a co-trainer with Ben Davison in that camp and doing a fantastic job. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the one and only Mr. Barry, aka the Craze. What's going on, Mazza?
That was a good one, Tund.
Barry, you've lost weight, mate.
Oh, no, see this
You've
guy
lost
here.
weight.
Before you talk, man, see this guy here. This guy is just a real character, a real person. He loves the sport of boxing. And I keep on saying that when you see people reach certain levels of the sport, it ain't by mistake. It's the love and dedication and energy that they're putting on the sport. That's why you see them on telly. That's why you see them. They didn't just get there abracadabra. This man loves the sport. So anyway, I leave it up to you, Spencer and Bazza. Good to have you, mate.
Look,
Thank you.
Barry, you done a fantastic job yesterday. You, Ben, and also your fighter. You did a fantastic job in like how you prepared Lee for this fight. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts of the fight now that it's over and done with?
Obviously, I'm gutted for Lee. I'm gutted for the team, but we was doing very well. We was winning the fight. I thought Lee was pretty. I thought Lee got too comfortable in the fight,
Yeah.
And obviously, as he dipped the far left hook, Lara threw the little short left hook and it hit him right on the button. But basically, but the game plan was working brilliant. What Ben and Lee Wiley put together, with the lead hand, but Lee just found it too easy, and Lee's a warmonger, obviously, but no, it just he just got caught, he just got caught with a big shot. Listen, Lara's a very dangerous man, but also so is Lee Wood, and that's what made it really exciting last night. The atmosphere there was electrifying. Mate, I've never heard nothing like it. All them Forest supporters come out last night for Lee Wood,
Yeah.
And Lee Wood put on a show. He put on a show. But I think there's the rematch clause is there, and I think they're going to dance again.
Well, you know what? I think, I was just saying this earlier on the show. I do think like they should dance again. But you know what? I'd rather see like Lee Wood fight the winner of Josh Warrington versus Lara, simply because the two of them can go and fight each other and smash each other up, and then Lee Wood just jumps in and goes and fights the winner. That's what I'm thinking, Barry. But
but that's another good option, But it's all to do with business, at that level. It's all to do with the money situations, stand aside money, whatever. But Lee Wood is not about that. Lee Wood's an absolute warrior. Lee Wood wants that fight again because Lee Wood went straight away to changes. I know what I've done wrong. He learned off that own mistake, He knows what he's done wrong. And listen, let me tell you something. If that happens again, Lee Wood would just outclass him in every department.
Do you know what? I've never seen Lee Wood's body look like that. Like when they walked up, I've never seen him that. He looked proper thick, but he looked muscled. I was saying to Tony, I've never seen his body look like this. I don't know what training you've been doing with him, but it was working. And you know what? I thought he lost the first 2 rounds, but I thought he won everything else after that.
Yeah.
He was up on points in my mind. He was boxing really well, and he toughed it out because that Lara can bang, mate.
Lara is the dangerous man in the division. That's why I wants to fight him. He's a dangerous man, and he's a vicious puncher as well. Yeah, listen, Lee Wood had him under control the round before, and the round before that. He was under control with the lead down. He was always under threat with the feints, the stabbing to the body. And all of a sudden, I see Lara take a big step with the round before, a big step back, take a deep breath. I thought, he's slowing up. So, okay, and Lee Wood see that, and Lee Wood got a little bit excited. And, obviously, the outcome was just he got clipped with that left hook.
Yeah, first of all, can I say, first of all, I know people talking about this Lara's a puncher, but Lee's a puncher as well. And he
Lee's
looked
a
like
dynamite puncher.
he looked like a puncher to me. And as you say, Gal, Barry, I said the same thing. It was just that when he was having the lead hand out, which was confusing Lara, because he didn't know whether the jab to the body was coming or the straight right hand. But it was just that, you know yourself, when you get to that level, just that one mistake, you know, he tried to lead with a hook instead of off the jab. And that was it. That was just the one mistake it was. But other than, listen, I hear all that talk about he's this power punch and everything. But I was like, Lee was giving as good as he was getting last night. I mean, he was there.
Listen, Lee Wood was, Lara even said it after in the interview. He said, Lee Wood is a big puncher. You know, yes. I've never seen Lara get backed up like that. Have you?
No.
He's never got backed up like that. He was getting backed up because Lee Wood was actually hurting him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll tell you that, if that punch was never landed, that fight had about another 2 or 3 more rounds in it.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, listen, from about the 3rd round, the fight was under control. Lee was doing everything. Control. The fight was under control. A couple questions people have asked on there, Barry, that I think you'll be quite, you're the best positioned. Maybe to answer them, maybe it's still a bit too early. But would you like to see Lee in a straight rematch, or maybe
we just asked that too? We just asked.
Oh, you asked that already?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't there.
I can answer it again for you. I know Lee Wood. Lee Wood ain't going to stand aside. He come into the changing rooms. He was so upset.
Yes.
He was so upset. Yeah. He got nailed. He got caught. Yeah. It happens in boxing. But he knows what he done wrong. That is the worst thing about it. He knows what he done wrong to get caught. Yeah. He knows that's what kills Lee. I believe that's what hurt Lee the most. Yeah. But I just no, Lee won't stand around side for no one. If I'm right, Lee won't stand aside.
All right, but I hear that. I definitely hear that. But I always say that sometimes, they've always made us feel that it's the trainers are secondary, but I've always said that the trainers are really the parents to these fighters, and sometimes you as the trainer and Ben as the trainer, maybe you have to advise the fighter sometimes because they're brave. They want to go straight back in there. But for your gut feeling, what was your gut feeling? For you, not Lee. I'm talking about you. Would you prefer them to slug it out and then Lee fight the winner, or would you want to see Lee straight back in?
Personally, this is me talking. I would like to see Lee go back in there again because I know Lee can do it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm 100%. I believe in Lee, and I know Lee will do it 100%. Yeah, because Lee knows he made a mistake. Yeah, listen, it ain't just like Lee got beat up, he got battered, he got this, he got dropped with a big shot. It come out of nothing, the shot, basically,
Yes.
It come out of nothing. He threw that left hook, was at the round before, and it missed Lee. And Lee went boom, 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 but then Lee put Lee out of a body shot, and he backed right off Lee. He backed off.
Yes.
Yeah? And then Lee, and I know what Lee tried to do, he just tried to step on the gas a little bit more, instead of just sticking, controlling the distance, occupying the space. You know what I mean? Yeah, because what Lara does, if you watch Warrington fight, when Warrington throw a jab, he went off the jab, it cracked. Yeah, that's why Lee was doing a little feints to him, and that's what he was getting reactive. He didn't know when to go and where to go because of the feints, and then all of a sudden he got stabbed to the stomach.
Yep. Which is definitely that's become like a key shot for Lee in these last 3 fights. His jab to the body very, very effective.
If you look at Kanju's, the most high volume puncher in the history of boxing. What did Lee do to Kanju's? He nullified him. He used that against him. What he done, Lee Wood, when Kanju, he's fainting and then stabbing to the body, and that causes Kanju's hips to go back, and he locks up and he can't get nothing off.
Yes, sir.
And then that's what happened. As the rounds went on, Lee bump. The shots just kept. Well, it was so efficient with his punching. No punch was wasted. Everything was correct and all efficient, and that's what pushed Kanju's. Well, he didn't know what to do in the end.
Yeah, and I think the fight last night was going very much the same way. It was going
Yes.
because there was a point where I was saying to Spence, "Hey, Spence, Lee looks sprightly, bro," and my man was draining a little piece. As you said, he didn't know what to do, and that was based on the face.
It was seemingly to me looked like Lee's work was demoralizing him because he thought,
Yeah,
listen, usually I hit guys like this, you're gone, and Lee was still there.
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah. You know,
Well, listen,
I believe Ben made the correct decision 100%.
Of course he did.
100%. I'll stand on that. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. He can come back and fight another day, you know. Ain't like, listen, if you actually watch it, yeah. Well, if you actually watch it, yeah, when Lee gets dropped, yeah, and the referee's doing the count, Kanju's went to the neutral corner. When he started counting, Lara come behind the referee straight away. Now, as Lee has been their own fight, he should have got a little bit of advantage there. Referee should have stopped counting and push Lara back into the neutral corner, walk Lee to the middle, yeah, started off the count, what we was doing, then pushed them apart, then, you know, but where the referee had him on the ropes, yeah, and you can actually see Lara pushing the referee out the way to get to him, yeah. But I know that people say it was 10 seconds, 30 seconds left in the round. Listen, mate. But puncher like Lara, Ben called it. He called it 100%. I remember we were sitting there. I think when Yard Box at Wembley the other week, yeah, I was just sitting behind Spencer when you called it. Someone said, you could have stopped. I went, that was a good decision what he done there. Good timing decision that was, yeah?
yes,
That was a great timing decision. And Ben done exactly the same as what you done. A great timing decision.
yes,
You know, Yard can fight another day now.
Thank you.
Yeah, he can fight another day.
yes.
Yeah.
So, we're hearing this from trainers who have proper relationships with their fighters, who know their fighters, right? So all armchair critics can all have your opinion and all the rest of it. You don't know the fighters. You don't know the work that they've done. You don't know what makes them tick, what words you can give them. You know what I mean? How many rounds they got to do on the bag? How many rolls? How many times they got to get up and go do their runs? You don't know these things. These men, TUNDE AJAYI and Barry Smith, Baza, they know their fighters. That is the difference. You're in there constantly, day in, day out with them. You know them. You know their energy. You know what they feel. You know what they make.
And
you know what makes them happy.
It's the weight cuts of the killers. You know what I mean?
Mate.
Like Yard carries a lot of muscle. If you look at Yard's body, he had got an ounce of fat on him. You know, to take that extra little few ounces off, yeah, it's hard for these guys.
Yeah, so
it's hard for them. It's draining, and to try to get hydrated back in 24 hours, you know, yeah. And then go and fight a guy like what's his name, Perturbia, yeah, right? To go and fight a guy like who's probably one of the most feared guys on the planet. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
to go there, it's thingy. It's hard. You got to take all that in consideration. Listen, Ben Davison knows what he's doing. I believe he's one of the best coaches in the world, and I've always said that. And I've always stand on that. Yeah, but what he done last night was 110% correct.
Well, listen,
man,
you're in there. People may be saying that it's from a bias, but I said it on the show. Perfect stoppage because at times, you know, I think Ben actually said it about me the day after. Every fight is different. Every fighter is different, and you have to take certain things into consideration. You don't have a long time to think. You know,
no, it's a split second.
Literally,
you got to have a good eye for it.
You got to have the eye, and that's what sets you apart from a basic level trainer to a world class trainer. You have to have
a good eye for that moment. Yeah. You got to have a good eye for it. Like you called it, yeah, because you know Anthony, yeah. Like we know Lee this bang, and there was still a long way to go in the fight. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And that shot just come out of the blue. And listen, we know Lara's, but he's the most feared man in the division. No one wants to fight him.
For sure.
And Lee went right. Get me the best man in that division. Lara went, I want him. I want to be the best. Lee's doing it for legacy.
That's
you
it.
Know?
And I direct messaged Lee and I said to him, listen, you're a warrior, modern day warrior. And I mean, listen, the sport needs people like Lee Wood, Anthony Yard.
Of course they do.
These kids that are not afraid to challenge themselves against the very best of the division. And it's what boxing is all about. can I just say, Barry, continue, keep doing what you're doing. You and Ben are doing a fantastic job. Great stable of fighters, and I look forward to Lee's comeback. You know, it's going to be great. He's established himself as a world player. He was already a world champion anyway, but last night he stock rose even higher. So big up to you, Barry.
Yeah, there's still big fights. There's still big fights out there for Lee still. You know what I mean? Like there's a Warrington fight still there.
Yeah.
That's lingering. There's a Michael Condon fight there still. That's still lingering. Yeah. We've still got this fight. We've got the Lara fight now. The fights are still there for Lee. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. To secure family, you know what I mean? Like with the financial side of things. Yeah. But I know Lee, he wants legacy, yeah, because he's that sort of guy. He's got a warrior's heart, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like out in the yard, you know what I'm saying? They're the guys. Well, you know, they're real fighters.
Real fighters.
Real fighters. Sorry, Barry. There's a question that's coming from iBoxing Hub for you, and the question is for Barry: how good is Shabazz Masood?
Yeah. Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. We're funny enough, we was talking about him today, yeah. Funny enough, yeah, on the way back for Nottingham, yeah. Listen, he's special.
Wow.
I can honestly sit here and say something. He's gonna do something big in this sport.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Listen, even now, people don't even want to fight him.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's got everything. He can do inside, outside. He's got the skills on it. He's just got everything.
Is he the kid that beat Bateson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Bro.
I've never seen him box, but obviously Jack Bateson was one of the, if not the top kid as an amateur.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, that performance he put on there, you know, basically he didn't know what to do with him because he's never seen nothing like that before.
Wow.
Yeah, he just everything tucks up, boom, boom. I rate him very, very highly.
He stopped Jack, yeah?
Yeah, knocked him out in the 11th or 12th round, I think it was. Yeah.
That is big.
Knocked him out.
That's big.
And Jack Bateson is no bum.
No, Jack is excellent.
You 250 fighters.
Long arms, good timing.
Yeah, 250 fighters like that, put it on the line.
Yeah, got good combinations, and he's very, very well schooled. He's come from very good amateur pedigree as well. He ain't no muppet.
No. All his fights was all GB, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well,
so
that is a very also, what's it? TKV, is it?
Yes.
Heavyweight?
Yeah.
He beat John Charles's heavyweight kid the other day.
Yeah, 6-0, yeah.
In Sky.
250 fighters just went, right, let's do it. That's what the boxing should be about, fighting all these journeymen, kidding these guys along, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen, TKB actually come out and said, I'm not fighting no journeyman. I want to get to the top quick. So he's had 4 fights and they've just gone 250 fighters. He's not one of them out. He went to distance with one of them. Yeah, a very seasoned Harry Armstrong. He's very seasoned. You know, he gets all his spars with Derek Nizoras, the Joe Joyces of the world. You know what I mean? You can see he's done a lot of spar. I don't know. Did you watch the fight?
Of course, I watched it.
Yeah, you see him on the ropes, like catching the. You can see he's done a lot of sparring with them guys. You know what I mean? Because he's had to learn on his defense work.
The thing that stands out for me is that TKV's got amazing work rate.
Yeah, he's got a pace of a middleweight.
Yeah, for a big kid. I remember, like, I was going into the press conference for Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall, and while I just parked up, I was walking in and I see Barry, and Barry said, "Listen, Spence, I'm telling you, I've got this heavyweight kid." I said, "Yeah, I know the kid. I know the kid. He's a good fighter." And all you got to do, Barry, is just keep on plugging along and keep on pushing on. Yeah, I mean, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure, Barry, that we've had you on here. Alan just said, Bazza is a gangster. Fantastic guest. Thank you very much for joining.
Bazza Cray. I told you, Bazza Cray Smith.
It's the glasses, isn't it?
It's the glasses, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. It's been a pleasure being on here.
Nah, man. Top man, Barry. Thank you very much, mate.
Nice, Baz. Take care. Have a good evening.
Barry Smith, a trainer of multiple fighters. But yeah, just thought I'd get him on there because Tunde's absolutely right. Listen, I ain't phoning you out. I said, "What, you want to come on the team?" Boom, I'm just sending it to you straight. There's no more. There's no more. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes I'm showing off, like, I can just phone them and then, no, come on the show. And thank you very much for the time that you gave to us, Mr. Smith. Thoroughly enjoyed. No show can't do that just like spontaneous, like no show. Right? Not no scripted foolishness because you know we script it, certain men that want to come on anyway.
Yes. That's
And
good.
that's the truth.
Listen, brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, imagine like Ben Shalom sent me a message saying, "Oh, Spence, thank you for stopping that kerfuffle the other day, blah, 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 all the rest of it." I said, "Yeah, cool." He goes, "Yeah, it's just that you guys do the show on a Sunday. I'd love to come on, but it's a Sunday." I'm saying, "What does that mean that it's a Sunday? You can come on when you want to come on. Just come on. You know what I mean? We'd love to hear from you. Just come on."
Yeah, and also, I was discussing with Gary when I was away. We're gonna have a team talk anyway. But we should do some pre-recorded shows. So
Yeah.
sometimes if I'm not here, you're not here. At least we keep the content going and stuff like that. So
1,000,000%.
So yeah, so even if Ben Shalom wanted to do a pre-recorded show and then we put it out for for the people.
Yeah, because we've done that before. We've done that before.
We've done that before. If you look at our biggest numbers, the Eubanks, what's my man, the Deontay Wilder's trainer, what's his name again? The one that got the elbow.
Mark Breland.
Mark Breland. The disrespect, I don't even know man's name. Mark Breland and Kell Brook. Those are our biggest numbers, and they were all shows live when we had the people there.
There were shows live, and it's like, you know what? I'm just grateful that we get to talk boxing.
Yeah, definitely. And listen, not many. I'll be honest with you, Spence. I can't think of many other podcasts where you actually have the broadcasters in the sport.
Very true.
Who? Like, I'm a real trainer. I'm a real manager. You're a real promoter, a real pundit. Like, and that you don't usually. I guess that's why we have so many people subscribe to the channel, because you can ask me a question from a trainer's perspective and get a trainer's answer. You can ask me from a manager's perspective. Like, we're in the sport, living it day by day. So this ain't no mocking a university graduate who studied, what's the
journalism?
Yeah, journalism. It ain't nothing like that. It's no fake thing. Like, we can talk. This is sometimes we talk.
Christopher Anthony Tunde, real trainer with fake glasses.
No, they're not fake, bro. Bruv, look, everything, bro. It's all Gucci'd off. Look, these are the brothers. There's no fake around there. And these ain't Gucci from Peckham Market. This is the real thing. With the real glasses.
You know what, Tunde?
It's just fake.
I wouldn't care if they were from Peckham Market.
No, but my man saying they're fake glasses. I'm sure, man, they're not fake. But what they are, they're not real glasses in the sense that I need glasses. I don't need.
They're not prescription glasses.
There you go. Old tight down and
Jones, big up.
Dollars. Ribsy Ramirez beats all them featherweights. So I feel sorry for anyone who's owning the titles. And I had the privilege to watch Ramirez in New York clap out that I don't even know where he's from, but he was undefeated as well. And the straight left down the pipe was something. He actually was the last man to beat Shakur Stevenson.
Yep. Listen, that Ribsy is serious to him.
Hey, I remember he lost. I think he lost his debut or his second fight or something like that. But he's coming back strong. I'm sure he's fighting Isaac Dogbo.
He is fighting him for the
vacant title.
Yeah, is it for the vacant or is it for the interim? It's one of the two. If my guy retires, that's a serious fight, you know.
Hey, that is a serious fight.
Don't
get easy fights, boy.
He don't get easy fights. But you know what? Let's see. You know what? That's a big boy fight, you know.
Yes, I'm just looking at the actual matchup. If it is Isaac, I'm sure it is. I'm sure I saw it. Isaac Dogbo. What's the matter? I put Isaac Isaac Doggy. Spell check is mad. Yeah, the Royal Storm scheduled to fight Robecy Ramirez on the 1st of April. Wow. And the contest is for the vacant WBO World Featherweight title. So actually, Isaac has a chance to regain a title we once had, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure Isaac once.
No, he was super bantamweight champion.
Super bantam, okay. Yeah. And Isaac is a solid fighter. And let's not forget, he's still only 28 years old. He's been in the game for a long time.
A hot minute, man.
Only lost twice against the same person, which is Navarrete. Another good fighter.
He lost twice to him. No shame in that.
Yeah, no shame. He got the first fight was a unanimous decision points loss, and the second fight he got stopped in the very last round, TKO'd in the very last round. So Isaac is a very, 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 very solid fighter, and has another opportunity to regain the title, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy because Ramirez is a serious guy. But again, another fighter from the UK always wants to challenge himself against the very best. Spence, Tank, and Garcia. Now, I'm hearing the rumors, but I'm yet to see an official announcement.
Tunde. Tunde, that fight's not going to happen, Tunde.
I can't.
So listen to me. Let me tell you this, yeah? That fight ain't going to happen at all. So a man can talk all they want to talk. They can gas up the thing all they want to gas it up, right? That fight is not going to happen. They're going to say one man's cowering away from 1 second, Tunde. 1 second.
What are you doing now? What's about him? But yeah, who else thinks the Tank Garcia fight is not going to happen? Because my thinking around the whole situation is the fact that Tank, delivering it. It's a delivery, this guy. That's what he does, eat food. That's what he does. He tried to slide off like they was delivering to my yard, but they actually delivered to his yard. It's another halal bacon. No, it's bacon halal. He didn't remember yesterday we were saying, he said it wrong, bacon halal. Bro, how can bacon be halal? But it's supposed to be halal bacon. Or
Tunde, I believe that yours is on the way, So this is the power that we got. So let me just big up Smack Burgers right now, yeah?
Wow.
Right, let me just big up Smack Burgers. Kesa, the owner, proprietor of Smack Burgers, because he was just saying, boy, Spence, big fan of the show, sent me a message, all the rest of it. Yeah, I mean, and Tunde knows we want cash, but swear down, Alan Skills, it's halal bacon, but that's what I've got that's sent to my yard. So I am very, very grateful for that. I'm just checking because they were saying where their storage from your home, Smack Burgers in Gants Hill, it's 9 miles away.
Okay.
So yeah.
Ilford's not 9 miles.
Well, that's what they were saying, but they're trying to send your food right now, Tunde.
Okay.
So that's the love that the fight is right. Let me just big up Smack Burgers. And I know they sent me my strawberry milkshake, because don't give me nothing without the strawberry milkshake, bro. Yes, Balfour, I am always eating. That's the whole point. Always eating. Big Fat Gourmet Kitchen, Salon Spencer, Drew Brother.
Wait there, Spencer. Sorry to cut you. Thank you, Diana Jones, for $5. He said April 15th, same day as Joyce versus Zhang. I know Tank and his team, it's a done deal. He'll stop Ryan Garcia. Okay. Well, that's interesting. And this is from an American. So Dana's saying it's a done deal, Spence. But I mean,
I don't believe that. Listen, done do what? Show me the contract.
that's what I want to see. I want to see the contract. I want to see the contract. I'm looking at Javonte Davis's page. And let me see. Wow, 4.2 million. Javonte's got now. Javonte's big. Last time I looked at Javonte's page, it was like 1 million.
Yeah, Javonte Davis is big.
He's big.
Unless he's the Asian man that tried to talk to us, but yeah,
yeah, he hasn't done a post since the 10th of January. But I'm just of the opinion now. If I don't hear it from the fighters themselves, it ain't legit. So I need to, that's no disrespect to what you're saying, but I'd rather hear it from the fighters. When I hear it from the fighters, then I know 1,000,000% the fight is signed, sealed, and delivered. Ryan Garcia. Let me check Ryan's page now. Yeah, King Ryan. Nah, there ain't nothing there. There's no announcement. Oh, he's doing VADA testing. So you know what? It might be signed still, because when you start doing VADA is random, as we know. But well, the signs are pointing in the right direction. Coppinger is usually quite good. I don't think so. Usually people say when Coppinger is not. What are you doing, Spence, man? Bro, you're crackling up the thing. What can his noise in the background? Sure. You in this food, yeah, we don't want to see your chips all in and burger foil all over the place, man. Big up Southwest Boxing. Thank you for the $4.99, sir. Another one of our brothers. He said, if a faded Luke Campbell can drop Garcia, then what is Tank going to do? I'm playing in Camden Wednesday. I'll put both of you on the guest list. What are you playing in Camden? Bro, you're a boxing man. What do you mean you're playing? Playing what? What, you're some sort of musician or something? Let me know.
Listen, tell us what you Southwest Boxing, because you always support.
Yeah.
What do you do, brother?
Yeah. Well, he's a boxing man. He's he's got his channel and stuff, but when he says playing in Camden, okay, Camden Assembly, yeah, in a band, okay. What kind of, brother? I'm not no rock and roll man, So I might have to just come and you teach me about this thing, because I'm open to new genres of music. So yeah, I'm on it. I like meeting new people. I like listening to people's, but I'm just
TUNDE,
not about the rock and roll thing.
TUNDE, a man just give me and you an idea. Mac, we might just do this on shorts. I said Spence needs to get a burger review show going. You know what? Because I know Tunde appreciates food as well. But you know what? We might just have to add that one in once every 3 months or whatever. But
yeah, we go around we do that the Pengis Munch.
Yeah.
We go to the Pengis Munch, check out man's burgers. Yeah, bro. Nobody's safe when T and Spenny's in the thing. Yeah, bro, I don't know about rock and roll, but I'm on it. Southwest Boxing Media, I'm on it. I will roll up.
We're supporting you. We're supporting you, bro. Because you always supported us.
Involved, because I just believe that one should always open their mind to other things, other cultures, other food, different cultures. It's just brilliant. We're only here once. There ain't no second time we're coming here. So the person who's telling you that, ask them if they've gone and then come back again. So I like to experience different things. So big up. But yeah, I'm on it. Spence, we've almost been on for 2 hours, which wasn't the plan, but such is the conversation.
It's so good, man. It's the conversation being sprightly, energy's been up. Like I said, since last week, my energy's back. It went for a little while. Obviously,
yeah, I weren't there. That's why.
Who?
Because I weren't there.
It wasn't that.
It weren't that. Of course, it was that.
It wasn't that, Tom.
Yeah, you're gonna lie. You know when I'm not here, it's not the same.
I even done shows when you came back. When you came back. But my energy was down.
But the show was like Desmond's. It was dry like Desmond's.
No, it wasn't dry like Desmond's. Don't disrespect James Cook. It was
yeah, 2 old Jamaican man there chatting some broken English. Yeah, Wagwan P. That's what I kept saying from James Cook. Yeah, because you see the punch when the man throw the punch. Some poop pie business, yeah. Spencer, but you ain't got no cap. You're just eating. Why do you do this? I just don't get it.
Bro,
I
let
absolutely
me tell
don't
you.
get it.
Listen to me. Listen. Let me tell you this. I'm human, and this is what makes the show different, bro. I like again. Smack Burgers got out their way to go send us. They send a special driver down for you because they say they don't deliver to you.
I
But
don't want burgers. I want money. Not really. You know, see, then you're gonna get people and they're saying all I'm thinking about is money. No, no, no. I appreciate the food, brother. I've actually eaten. I was lying when I said I haven't eaten, but listen, I'll keep that. I'll eat again. I'm go for a mad run in the morning. I don't business. So I'm looking forward to my smack burgers. I'm looking forward to promoting our brothers establishment on The Fight Is Right. First one free, next one you gotta pay, bro.
for real,
Yeah, yeah.
not for real.
Listen. On this day today, Amir Khan broke Kilbrook. Well, it was probably yesterday, but or it might be today. But I have seen the post. So big up Philip Answer for reminding us. You know, big up Amir, a great ambassador for British boxing, and big up Kell Brook. We understand Kell Brook is going through a bit at the moment. Remember, retirement is a very, very difficult thing for professional fighters, and when they've been doing something their whole lives, when they just stop, they actually don't know what to do. Which is why I feel that fight. This is what we're talking about: the education. And if you don't know or have no idea of what you're gonna do once you finish the school, then get people around you that can advise you. And then it's funny because you would think that when you make so much money in the school, that you'd be thinking about when you retire, but I heard Johnny Nelson say that it's different for fighters. They put so much into it, they really are not thinking about anything else but fighting. So when that D-Day does finally come, it's like, man, what am I gonna do now? So it's all good. But we wish Kelbrook all the best. One of the guys that come on our show and light up. When Kelbrook was on it the day after he beat Amir Khan, it was such a great show from him, and he showed a different side to himself that people never knew. It's quite sad when people that you trust do things for clout. That is the right word, Spence. I know people are using it now, but do things for money. And just a video was taken by the people that he knew and probably sold to the press. And it just
I don't want to. I know because I know who did it. So
okay.
I don't get no energy. All I'm saying is like I'm wishing the best and a speedy recovery to Kell Brook to deal with whatever he has to go deal with at this present moment in time.
Oh, yeah. We did a big up. I said that first off anyway, but
but I'm just saying. And also Tunde, Kesar, the owner of Smack Burgers, they've actually got 4 around the country right now. He just said that Tunde, his message to me is like, "Hi, brother Spencer. Don't worry about nothing. Tunde's food is en route. We're with him. Estimated time of arrival in 15 minutes, and that was 3 minutes ago." So. Yeah, so
let me open the door just in case. No, I can hear the bell, but let me open the door. One second. Just in case the bell rings. Just make sure they press 109. Oops. Probably can't just roll in my building anyway. But anyway, before I go on, I would be remiss if we didn't congratulate, I think it's the new WBO European heavyweight champion, Mr. David Adelaide. Fantastic performance on Friday night. I actually, even though I was away, I actually watched it. I watched it live, and hats off to young David. Bruck up a man. Bruv, that hook came straight from Nigeria. Straight from the village of Nigeria into Yuku. And it was a tremendous shot. Dropped him like a bad habit. Dropped him like a sack of potatoes. And it was just, happy for him. Real good, step up the rung. I know they're talking about, I heard Frank say after the fight that a fight between him and Fabio Wardley is a good match down the line. And I think that is a great fight because Fabio is a swing city man. Cut off the old Dylan White block. I know Dylan White's his manager, but Fabio is, I would say, one of the standout fighters of Britain in the last 12 months. He's had some very good victories, and what he done to what's my boy Fury's cousin? What's the boy's name, Spence?
Nathan Gorman.
Nathan Gorman, yeah, that was a very, very good performance. So Nathan Gorman can fight. Nathan Gorman can fight, and he destroyed. He really broke Nathan's heart, and that was a good victory. So to see two young lions going at it will be great for British boxing. I don't know if we can make that happen, but it will be a great fight. I tell you that will be a great fight. So congratulations again to David Adelaide. Fantastic performance, young man. Keep it going. He's a good youth. And I keep on wishing him all the best in his career. Well done, Frank, for making that match. Frankie Blue Eyes does it again. He's back. He's back out. Frank's back out. Enough man thought Frank was going to just be easing off into retirement. Frank, bro, I keep telling him.
He's come out with fire.
Frank, you can't, listen, Frank Warren, he ain't going nowhere.
Frank Warren's come back with Pepe. Because
Frank ain't got nowhere. So all them people thinking, oh yeah, Frank's all easy up. No, brother. Frank is a man. I talk to Frank regular. Frank will be like, no, all right, cool. Bob Aaron's 90. Nah, I ain't got nowhere. I still got 20, 30 years left in this thing here. So big up Frank. He's back out about talking and promoting, and good to see Frank, even though I talk to him almost every day, but it's good to see Frank out and about at the shows again. Because that's a man who loves boxing and wants to see good fights, good competitive fights. Further down that particular card, we saw the return of Chris Burke. Fantastic win. Fantastic win after his last fight. First fight back out. He had a few problems with injury. Good stoppage. That whole card was body shot card. I think there was about 4 fights that ended with body punches. And that was a good return fight. He got kind of the first round. I was like, hold on, bro, this guy's coming to upset the man on his first fight back. But he weathered the storm. Again, another one coming out of the Peacock Gym. Martin's doing a fantastic job there, and well done to Chris Burke. Another silent assassin, but one I'm aware of. I wasn't aware of Billy Arlington, even though I've said hello to Billy a few times, but I wasn't aware of how Billy boxes. But Chris Burke is actually now going down to bantamweight, I believe, which if he can make that weight and perform at that weight, he's going to be a problem because he can bang. He can bang. Where are we? There's a Snapchat here. There's a Snapchat I think I've missed. Where's it gone? That's why we need Gary now. What's Gary doing?
Remember, he's away today, so we got to give Gary a little squeeze.
Did say he's going to be away.
He's away. Gary's away.
Okay, Two Bless. Thank you for the $4.99. He said, love the show. Been a fan since day one and a fan of you both since before the show. As fans and someone who knows the sport, just want to say God bless to you both. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Two Bless. Or it could be Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah. Listen, the support is genuine and it's real, and I appreciate that, I really do. I appreciate that.
See, but Ty Ruth said Gary's on some Yorkshire pudding vibes. But if I'm just letting you know, Gary took that Yorkshire pudding, that jibe very serious. He's always he just pulls it out of the bag when he gets angry with Spencer. It's like, cool. Let's say I'm on some Yorkshire pudding thing.
Look,
cool.
Gary, because I know you're gonna listen back to the thing, bro. Don't worry about it. Big Fat Gourmet Kitchen. Smack Burgers is proper. Go to the one in Tooting. Furthermore, I'm going to order a bacon cheeseburger. Thanks, Spence. You're making me hungry. Listen to me.
Allow bacon cheeseburger.
Ton. I just want man to realize that is halal bacon. But no, you're gonna see when it comes. You. I want you to eat it and then tell me what you think. I'm just being real. It's like it's proper, and the reason why I enjoy their burgers is because not only the fact that the meat is halal, but it's properly butchered meat. You can taste the difference in the meat. It's like they're delicious. I can't eat them too much though because I'll get fat. But they're delicious. I'm just gonna be real. It's just what it is, Tun. Sunday, seriously, I can see me and you having a cooking show, you know. I can see it.
One thing at a time, but yeah.
No, but I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see me and you having a cooking show because people will tune in. They will tune in. I can see it, Tun. Watch.
RZ Spencer, can I just ask, what's your thoughts on Ty Booth? Seems like a proper troublemaker. I don't know the brother.
You know what? Whatever it's doing is working for him, right? Because I remember when he beat Nathan Grahamton.
Yeah. I think that's where I remember him from.
Right.
Nathan. I don't actually know nothing. I've never watched his channel or nothing like that. I don't actually know him like that. But I remember that because obviously Nathan was your boy. So
But no, listen, before I had anything to do with Nathan, you know?
Okay.
So I think Derek Williams was managing him and they brought down Ty Booth for him to box. I think that was the day James Cook got married as well. Okay. But he never really got fights where he had to go and prepare for them. He always got fights like last minute notice. But he was an Ingle boy.
I know where I remember him from. He fought Chris Eubanks.
Yep.
That's where I remember him from. He fought Chris Eubanks.
So, and he boxed. I mean, he boxed. He had skills, you know, Tony. He had skills.
Well, it was Ingle. He come from Ingle, innit?
Yeah. And their whole ethos is skill based. You know, and being unorthodox and fight and throwing shots from different angles and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, like, so I don't. Ty Booth ain't said nothing derogatory about me. He likes to go for people, so good luck to him. But he comes for me, then you know it is. I'm not, you know.
You're switching up the thing now.
Bro, you know it goes.
It baffled JJ1 said it baffled me is how he gets views. BS sells out here in these YouTube streets. Okay, he definitely cut this to review it. Okay. Well, listen, whatever floats your boat, mate. If people are watching, that means people are interested with whatever he's saying.
On his boxing opinion, he's got a decent IQ, man. I can't knock him.
Okay.
It's just that he says some mix up things, so he'll offend people. It's just like, I think he went to Joshua's gym and they kicked him out. Him and Carl Froch are always beefing. You know how it goes.
Oh, wow. Well, listen, if you're letting people of that level frustrate you, then maybe he's got something there. Because I'll just ignore him, bro. And if he got in my zone, I'll just go like I don't know him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
what do you think of Eddie Hearn trying to bring Wilder to the zone to set up the Ruiz fight? Is Eddie Hearn John Ruiz's? Why do I keep on saying John Ruiz? Andy Ruiz's promoter?
No, I don't believe that he is. But
so then, why would he try to bring Wilder? Is maybe Andy Ruiz is a free agent?
He's a free agent as well, I believe.
I thought it was Al Heyman.
I thought he was Al Heyman as well, but I don't know. But what I would say is this: I would love to see Wilder on the zone. You know why? Because if Wilder's on the zone, that means it'd be easier to make a Dylan White fight. If Wilder's on the zone, it'd be easier to make an Anthony Joshua fight.
Okay.
So I would love to see that happen.
Okay. And let's not forget AJ. Still a draw. His fight's coming up. Where do you see Anthony Joshua in the heavyweight mix right now?
So I would say like with Anthony Joshua, he's still in the mix, Ton. Okay. How can anyone say that he's not in the mix? He's not.
I think you know. I'm predicting 4 rounds. He gets this fight, looks spectacular doing it, and I think the AJ buzz will quickly come back. Yeah, and then we'll start talking about him again. He can't be just ignored, but he just has to come back with a devastating KO of this brother. This brother just went 12 rounds with Dillian, and some people thought he won the fight. And so if Anthony can go in there and just do a demolition Pepe and a goosey job on this brother, this American fighter, I think we start talking about Anthony Joshua again. And hopefully we won't get no pay-per-view because the Zone are trying to sting us £20 from next month. And so if they're charging us £20 and then again they're saying pay-per-view for Anthony Joshua, that's just out of order.
Listen, they're not. They're saying like what Eddie Hearn said.
Wait there. Manny 4 p.m. I don't know if that's my money, but it's a Nigeria versus Jamaica. Let's film that cooking show. Yeah, that'd be good. Carry on, Spence.
I've lost my train of thought because I found that quite funny. But thank you for the £2, Manny.
Yeah, a man that wealthy talking about one fight for the money he has lost already. I doubt he still has hunger.
I don't believe that.
That's interesting.
I believe that he still has hunger. I saw in a recent interview that Barry McGuigan was going off on him. It's like he didn't like it. And me personally, I didn't like that neither, right? But what I have to say is when Anthony Joshua said, like, I'm fighting for the money, I don't think he's fighting for the money per se, right? But he's putting things in perspective and saying, yeah, because I do like to earn money. Because I don't know why people are getting upset by Anthony Joshua saying he's fighting for the money. Because Anthony Joshua's first ambition was to get the bag.
Yes.
Right? Because it's not like, when I've been very fortunate. Like I've grown up in boxing, been in a boxing gym since 5 years old. Right? So it's different for someone like myself to someone like Anthony Joshua who's coming to it and has realized, I'm actually good at this, so let me just carry on doing it. Anthony Joshua wanted to get the bag. He's got the bag, but he's being real. Yeah, I want to get the money. The reason why he's saying that more so is because he realized that I believe that I was a darling of the British public and how you lot switched on me. What am I fighting for? I'm fighting for the money, but I want to brock up, man, obviously. And he knows there's if I continue losing, then that money ain't going to come. So therefore, I'm fighting for the money, but I'm motivated. I don't mind him saying that. Before I was like, oh, no, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't. No, good on him. M Smalls, you just Googled and found it. There is a Smack Burger restaurant
hey,
there.
Mr. Snap Burger. Anyway, we've just given you more customers. So we've got to be talking about dividends in the company. I want shares.
We start at, yeah?
Yeah, we want a 1% dividend cut or 2% or something. Because, 14,000 people now have 14,000 extra people now have eyeballs on your restaurant. So it's all good. It's all good. Listen, help one, you're helping yourself.
This is the burger.
And you know what? You should have told them I want the same one that the brother was advertising that I saw on his page, which had the chicken and the beef and the cheese. I'm going on their page now. But big up Smack Burgers again, and when I do get my food, thank you very much. Where's this post? Yeah, I can't. Oh, so it looks like, is it two guys that own it? Yeah. Two guys. Okay.
My apologies,
John the Food Don. Is that? I think his name John the Food Don. Food Don.
They've got 9 stores, Ton.
Oh no, he's a digital creator, John the Food Don. Oh, he might have just been doing a review on the shop.
They've got 9 stores.
9 stores, okay.
9. And they also sponsor the fight that you used to train, Adam Aziz and his brother.
They sponsor him? I saw that on the page. They sponsor Adam and Hassan.
Okay, well, they sponsor him.
Yeah.
This burger's bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. This burger is the one.
Come on.
And you know what? Because you know what, Ton, I used to be a Five Guys man hard, you know.
Hey, but Five Guys, you know what?
But they've dropped off, bro.
Five Guys ain't giving us no Snapchat money. I big up Five Guys so much. I order so much from Five Guys, but now I'm gonna switch it to Smack Burger because Five Guys ain't send me no free burger yet, and I give them a lot of free advertisement. Spence, you don't need to be opening your eyes eating burgers on the show. That's now you're taking it too far. You're taking it too far. Why? Why? You're just looking attention. There's no need for you to be doing that. There's no look. What's the matter with you? You actually like you've stolen something. Now, Honest Burgers, again, I don't want to disrespect anybody's franchise, but Five Guys was the one and has been the one for a long time. But I'm like, we just gave Smack Burgers a shout out, and man's getting delivery to his house. So I'm canceling Five Guys. I ain't giving them no more free promotion. I'm bigging up Smack Burgers. Yeah, that's how I'm moving. If you do for me, I do for you. That's how we work right now.
Simple.
But Spencer, please do not be chewing, opening your mouth live.
I'm sorry, sir. Please forgive me, sir.
Please, I beg. Wipe your mouth as well.
I've wiped you already. Shut up.
Anyway, we're just going into normal conversation chat now. We've kind of gone off boxing, but such is our show. It is such a realistic show where there's no pretense. You know, everyone knows we love boxing. I'm trying to think of other fights coming up. I know we've got, I think Joe Cordina fighting, wow, I can't pronounce that brother's name. Is it Ramakosh or something? Let me look. That's a good fight. Joe Cordina aiming to become a two-time world champion after losing the fight based on the injury he had. Rakimov. Hey, there's a knock at my door. Wait.
You see, now Tunde is getting all hyped right now. Tunde is getting hyped right now. That's Tunde collecting these Smack Burgers. Like I said, big up Smack Burgers. You know what time it is. Food's coming in its droves. But yeah, Joe Cordina Rakimov is a really good fight. We saw Rakimov beat Zelfa Barrett out in, what was that? That was in Dubai?
Sunny, quick, show them. Yeah. Wait, Spenny. Come, just come through, Sunny, come through. Smack Burgers, my Uber driver, he just said, what? Is this Tunde? You can't believe it, bro. I said, yeah, I'm going to put you on the show, but thank you. Sunny, just big up to say.
Big up, Spence.
And show them.
How you doing, bro? You good?
I'm a fan of the show, man. I love this show. I love this show. I'm going to go back in the car and I'm going to start listening now.
Man, thank you very much, Sonny, and thank you for delivering Baba Tunde AJAYI Smack Burgers.
Right, boys, I've got to run.
Yeah.
All right,
Big up, man. Take care, yeah.
This is the scene.
You see, that is the power when you see like on certain things. This is what makes the beauty of these kind of things, right? Because like Tunde, what did you say that? I can't. I was reading something that's gone. No, I'm saying like this is the power of.
Bro, he said his thing work.
Ton, your thing's gone dark. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You see, yeah. He said his thing work. The man said, "Oh my God, is that Tunde AJAYI?" Is that? He said, "Hold on, ain't you Tunde?" He said, "I've just driven 10 miles." Now that, bro, this don't happen. The Uber, we don't do this area. He's like, bro, we just drive. I said, bro, come true, man. Come true. Show the people your face.
Exactly.
But I love that. This is different. So thank you very much. Smack Burgers.
Forget about the chips. Let's go straight to the burger. Forget about the chips.
bro, I'm like a little kid in the shop right now. But yeah, no. I'm a milkshake man first. I don't care about the milkshake. You got to touch the milkshake first.
Wait, what milkshake you got? Because I asked for a strawberry milkshake. Kaiser.
Bro, there's not even, I think because it was delivered, there's not even no, description on it. There's not even just, quality seal. You see that? Quality seal. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm moving like Spencer. This is beautiful. Well, I'm not gonna embarrass myself and start.
Wait, is it vanilla? Is it vanilla? Did you get vanilla?
Huh?
Was
Yeah,
it
vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna embarrass myself like Spencer, start drinking and stuff like that. I've
That's
got a
your
bit more
business, bro.
chill. But thank you very much, Smack Burgers. I really appreciate it. I need to know the guy's name or the owner's name so I can really
Kaiser.
review. Huh?
His name is Kaiser.
Well, thank you very much, Kaiser. I'm not like Spencer. I'm not chewing live on the thing. But I am so appreciative.
Too blessed, can't lie, that food looks naughty. I'm telling you.
Even like a simple appreciation of food. I show there's gratitude has to be there. I'm showing much gratitude to you, brothers or brother. Thank you very much. But yeah, suspense. We have to look up the show. Cause I need to drink this shake and eat this burger.
No, 1 second. Let me just check on my man. Yeah.
Huh? Let me see what I got. Yeah. Okay. See, it says bacon double. So obviously it's halal. Yeah, it's looking good, man. It's looking good, people. It's looking good. Yeah, looking forward to this. I'm very, very looking forward to this. Anyway, let's continue.
1 second, Tun.
No, right? Yeah, you know that, innit? That's a gal. Might just they just switch up the whole narrative. No rice and peas or amala and a gusti today. It's all about chips and burgers. Well, listen, we got to switch it up at time. Yeah. And people go check out their page. You see what's going on. It's different. It's absolutely the cheese. The cheese. When I saw the cheese dripping off the man's thing, I said, "Yeah, I'm going for that." No, I never got it from Floyd. I've never heard Floyd say that. Anyway, take a bite now. We need a review. No, I'm not. I will not do what Spencer does and eat on live. I won't. No way. I'm just not doing it. Everyone loves a burger. That's a fact. Miss Small says, I just checked out their Instagram page and noticed the one near me opened in November. Amir Khan opened it. I didn't know anything until this evening. Thanks, Spencer, for the recommendation. There you go. So I'm trying to say, something could be on your doorstep. You don't even know what's happening, but you tune into the Fight Is Right and you get these updates and these reviews. So, and let me just say, if there are any companies that wish to advertise on our channel,
50 grand.
Let us know. We have a system of how much the ads will cost you. The law department of Stamina for Sale will take care of that. Gary will take care of the graphics and what have you. So if you want to advertise on our channel, just contact us. You can contact me, Tunde at staminaforsale.com, or just insert message Spencer. Listen, anyone is available nowadays. There's ways of contacting. Spencer Tunde, Awana, Nidra Gupta. Okay, we can work out something. And listen, good times also to advertise your businesses is when we're doing a watch-alongs.
Get man numbers for that.
That's a very, very good time. Watch-alongs. Sunday shows are becoming more popular. So I guess anyone, I've got my personal show.
Talk time with Tunde.
Talk time with Tunde. Spencer's about to launch a new midweek show as well. That's coming. He'll tell you about that. So there are going to be ample opportunities for companies and promoters, boxing promoters, to use our platform as a extra means of promoting their show. Because I'm telling you, very, very soon, this channel will be the go-to for all promotions. Foods, boxing, cricket, dominoes, darts, bowls, everything. You have to come to Stamina for Sale. So anyway, yeah, Christopher Anthony, you know that, innit? Before my food gets cold, I need to, because we're really burgers.
Yeah. For real, you need to eat when it's still hot. You know what, Tony? We can close up the show.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because this is like, we gave them
Yeah,
15 minutes of a solid show.
Almost 2 hours. Thank you everyone for joining us. I'm trying to think. I don't like to leave the show not if there's anything that we haven't touched, but I just feel that we've touched
everything.
Is anyone think of anything that we haven't covered? Any area we haven't walked on or crossed? Let me know. I'm going to give you a few seconds.
They want Spencer to promote the Okoli fight. Who wants me to promote that fight? John Khan? Because they're going to have to talk to my Stamina for Soul lawyer. I could tell you that.
But that's another fight I don't think that we'll ever see. Just because I've yet to see two Russians fight each other. I've yet to see it. If that is to happen, I think they will be breaking some kind of history. I mean, can you remember two Russian champions fighting each other?
Yeah, I know. Wait, there's Saturday for who's that?
Lewis Ritson
versus O'Hara Davis.
Is that this Saturday?
Bruv, that's a good fight, you know.
I was supposed to look at that boy, man.
Yeah, it's a good fight, Lawton.
It's a good fight because Ritson comes and gives it, but I just think if O is the O I know, I looked on his page the other day. O was supposed to win that level. I've always thought O it's just about time, and I just feel the Josh Taylor fight, he was not advised properly.
It wasn't
to take that fight at that stage of his career.
It wasn't
Jack Carroll again. I think that he could have done much better in the Jack Carroll fight than what he did. But listen, sometimes you get tested to see how much you want it. And the fact that he's still here, O'Hara's still here, he's still relevant. He goes out there next Saturday, wins this, boom. He's really in line to fight for a world title. That's what I believe. I think that's what I heard. So I'll be there supporting O'Hara next week. And if it's on, I don't know what channel that would be on because it's not on Sky, it's not on BT, it's not on The Zone. What would it be on, Spence?
I ain't got a clue. I'm gonna check now.
Yeah, but if there's a live link that we can click onto, because I don't think we have anything next Saturday, right? Do you have anything going on next Saturday? I don't think so. But if we can...
the Floyd Mayweather exhibition.
Oh, is that next week? Floyd?
Yeah.
That's the saying. I ain't got time for... not that I haven't time, but I didn't even know. Anyway, I've been away. I just come back today. So I've been trying to stay off of what's going on for a few days.
What? You're absolutely right. And Enzu has just said... Tunde, rather his food going cold than stop chatting about boxing. And you know what? You're absolutely right. But I want Tunde to enjoy the smack burger from Gants Hill that delivered his food.
Yeah, let me get off this burger now, man. Ciao.
Yeah.
Let me get ready to enjoy my burger. I'm putting it there. Again, thank you. Much thank you to Smack Burgers. I don't know if you can see that.
That's right. I don't give a damn. These Smack Burgers are serious, bro.
And Smack Burgers, keep playing your cards right, mate. You will not hear Five Guys' name ever again because they have never given me free burger, but you have, and so I'm a man I deal with loyalty. You show your loyalty. Got man milkshake, burger, and chips, and bruv, that's why I'm bigging you up. So old tight Smack Burger, thank you. I need to enjoy this thing now. I'm not gonna eat it on live. So let me end exactly the way we started. You know what? I did the vibe is free. I feel good. I let the Uber driver and he's like, bro, I'm a big fan of you. And guess what he just said? He said, don't listen to the haters. You're doing good. I said, bro, come on, man. You know this thing here. And it's a wonderful feeling. And I'm showing a lot of gratitude. And I've always said haters is just a small number. It's just that we magnify them.
Exactly.
Haters are a small number. That's why they can't trick me. I know there's more people loving than there are hating, and that's what I focus on. It's love is the power. Love is the key. But it's some people have a vested interest in hate because hate sells, but love is the power. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we sign off. Wishing you a prosperous week ahead with the magical words of dream it Believe it. Become it.
Come on up. Keep on pushing forward. Yes, Yusuf. Assalamu alaikum to you and your family. And let's keep pushing forward. May everybody have a beautiful, filled week. Peace to fingers. We are